Are we on?
We're live now.
Oh, I didn't even get to do my joke. I was waiting for you to do the thumbs up.
Oh, sorry. I thought I did that. Like I said, it was a bit
shit.
of a weird, sketchy start there.
Pissing your pants is mainstream. That's why I shit. That's what you were gonna get at the start, but I gave her now anyways. Any motherfucking way. I can see that you can see that we're all in different locations. We got this shit. You obviously know why. I'm not gonna even mention its motherfucking name. It's like Beetlejuice. If you say it too much and say it 3 times, it's gonna show up. But yeah, you already know what it does. I'm Styles the Prophet, baby.
I'm B Show.
I'm Jonesy.
Gang, gang. And this is the 4G Audio Podcast, baby. Your grandma's favorite podcast.
You know it.
Shit. So I'm gonna fire up this fucking blunt. We got this fucking Cali Mayhem, baby.
Oh, damn.
Sounds fire.
I might have to step away and roll up a joint. I don't have any pre-rolls going here.
Oh, damn.
Fuck you, what you gotta do. I had just enough time to pre-roll a fucking blunt. And then I got this joint rolled while we were trying to figure shit out. Yeah, fucking little fuck around with our Zoom. With my Zoom. For some reason I don't get invites. But yeah, actually, you know what? Something I did want to address. It's funny because I was talking to Jonesy earlier whenever we were doing a test. And then I was gonna bring it up with you, B-Show, like whenever before we started this. Yeah. But we just didn't have enough time and I forgot about it completely. But so we were talking about before, like, yeah, like fucking no drinking and shit, you know, and like,
yeah,
not that it was an issue, it's just that like I just was like, fuck that. I was gonna go like and be like, fuck it, I'm not gonna drink all year, you know, like maybe, you know, the occasion. I only drink fucking 10, 15 times a year anyways, but and then once every weekend for the podcast.
Yeah.
But anyways, enough justifying it. But no, so we had discussed, we are like, okay, yeah, like no more drinking and shit. And last night I went to my buddy's place. I went to get my axle fixed, and he's like, you want a drink, man? I'm like, fuck, what do you got? He's like, pints. I'm like, yeah, I'll have a fucking pint. Fucking drank the pint. Fucking, it's always things like the forbidden things that taste the best or like feel the best or that are the best, you know?
Yeah.
But tasted awesome. I was like, oh, fuck, that tastes like another one. So I had another one, fuck. So my point is all week I was like, man, I'm not going to drink on the podcast. I'm like, fuck it, you know?
Yeah.
Different scenario too. Like we're not in the studio with the fucking booze and stuff, but I did it anyways because, well, I was like, you know what? Wait a sec. Today I woke up with a decision. I'm like, well, last night I had a beer. Does that mean that I just give up and fucking continue drinking or?
I'll try again next year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But like I said, it was never a problem. It wasn't like I was like needed to quit drinking. It's just I was like, you know what? Like I could probably do without those fucking 2 beer on Friday and
yeah. I mean, you know, what harm is 2 beer realistically though, you know?
Oh no, for sure. But it's just the on top of the fucking candy I eat and the fucking just you know what I mean? Like if you start cutting out a bunch of things, you know, and then at the same time too, I was saying to Jonesy too, it's like I find it like useless or like it's like there's no point to drink like 2 beer.
Yeah.
Because like you drink to get drunk or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't drink to get drunk though. That's what I was saying to you. Like drinking to get drunk to me is something I did like back in high school. Like or like you say like at a Christmas occasion or a birthday or like a special event like a wedding or whatever. You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna get drunk. But like it's rare now these days that I'm like actually want to drink to get drunk. Usually it's after work, I'm cracking a beer or pouring myself a rum and coke or something just to chill out for the end of the night, you know, like it's a wind down and not like a fucking let's party.
But even then, like I don't like to usually, I mean I'm saying this and I'm sitting by myself, but I usually like to drink by myself.
Yeah.
You're virtually
me neither.
Drinking with someone though.
Cheers. Yeah, true. Yeah, you guys are here. Cheers.
Like, it's different. Yeah, for sure. And see, I think that's oh sorry.
No.
I was gonna say that's why I chose to do it is because I drink to get drunk. There's no in between with me. If I'm drinking, I'm getting drunk. Usually.
Yeah.
You know?
See, and I just, for me, it's like I don't know. And I was saying to Jonesy earlier too, it's like I think I've just trained myself from like years and years. Like back in the day, like I always had my car and like I always like was driving, and like I never wanted to leave myself in a situation of like, what do I do? Like, where am I gonna stay? And then like fucking, like if I go somewhere, I'm gonna go there and like we're getting drunk and I'm staying there or whatever, right? Or we have arrangements and whatever. But then if you're just in the moment, you're like, oh, I'll have some drinks, and then all of a sudden you're drunk, and you like leave your car in the driveway, and then you gotta figure out where you're going at the end of the night and shit. Yeah. So my point is that I kind of was like always stayed sober, you know what I mean? Like I'd have a beer or whatever, but I was always smoking weed because at the time they'd just let you go with weed. But so then, so I was saying to Jonesy earlier, I think it's just that I trained myself to be like, oh, I only drink when it's that time, or I have like a beer with the boys in the garage, you know?
Yeah.
Because I usually I wanted to be like able to drive or whatever, right? Or I like needed to put my car somewhere or like whatever.
Yeah, it couldn't risk it. For sure.
Sorry, we got respecting hip hop in the comments, and Fraser.
Oh yeah.
And who?
Y'all can't podcast together. No, that's right, we can't.
No.
Fraser Image. Leo.
Yeah, I don't see him in the comments for some reason. Actually.
Oh, I see
respecting hip hop, but not.
Shout out to respecting hip hop and Fraser Images, but I thought you were saying that someone was saying like, y'all can't podcast together, like you guys suck.
Yeah, like
I was like, who the fuck
that's
said
how
that?
Let's get him.
Yeah.
No, I'm faking like I say. If you can see the stream right now, I've got like all our faces like around the table where we usually sit.
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm in the middle. Y'all can see me for once.
Yeah.
And then I sent
special appearance.
I sent out a invite to our guest, but no reply yet. So we're just waiting on our guest to get through.
Right on.
Okay, cool.
Well, hopefully he'll just kind of pop in.
And I guess
have we been in touch?
I sent him a message like 10 minutes ago, just before we started.
Cool.
I was talking to Cap City Vibes the other day.
Yeah.
Shout out Cap City Vibes.
Big shout out.
I was talking to them the other day because they had their story was filled. There was 30 different little videos or like little clips and shit. And so I commented on everything. I was like putting, like the reactions and shit like that. But anyways, then we got chatting and stuff. We were talking about all this bullshit going on, whatever, and curfew and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm like, it's fucking crazy, whatever. Yeah, I'm like, fuck that shit. Like, like, I want my life back and like, whatever. And remember the time I went on the new Ottawa podcast?
Yeah.
So it was because like we were all watching someone's live and then everyone was like chirping. So then they all jumped into a Zoom and then like we did like a meeting. So they're like, yeah, come. So they sent me an invite and shit and like, whatever. Right. Sorry, they sent me a link. Not to get it twisted. But anyway, so then I got into it with them, right? Or got in the Zoom with them. But my point is I was talking to Cap City the other day and I was like, dude, I'm like, you know what, man? I'm like, I'm going to have to start getting into those Zoom meetings that you guys are doing all the time just to like get social and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, really. Like it's like honestly, other than like my wife and before this lockdown shit, like it was you guys. Other than that, like I don't fucking see anybody.
Yeah.
Well, even too, I was saying to actually it might have been you, Jonesy, earlier, but I was saying to someone recently, I was like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. So I said I saw my buddy the other day and like I forget what the scenario was, but I was saying that how much something has changed since the last time I saw him. And And I was like, yeah, I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, like, just for instance, he's gained 100 pounds since the last time I saw him. Then I'm like, wait, for context, I'm like, I haven't seen him in like 3 or 4 months. You know what I mean? Like,
it's been too long.
so yeah, it's like, fuck. Because, like, some people, it's like, oh, yeah, no, like, I just saw them not long ago or whatever, right? Or in a normal lifetime, I would have seen that guy the day before or whatever,
Right.
Normal lifetime.
Fuck. It's crazy, man. Fucking crazy.
So I guess if there's anyone else listening that wants to jump in on a Zoom call, we can make that happen too.
That's facts for sure.
Darius Skywalker.
I'm drinking this fucking
yeah, what are you drinking?
It's Captain or Kraken.
Nice.
Kraken.
But I got the fucking ginger beer in it.
Ooh.
So it's not ginger ale, it's ginger fucking beer.
There you go.
Is that a good
must
mix?
have a bite to it.
Yeah.
It's bomb. I even thought I mixed it a little strong, but I can't really even taste the booze because the fucking ginger beer is so strong.
Oh.
That's another thing too, is you have to think with ginger beer, it's almost like ginger ale at first. Like it's like it has the, what do you call it? Like the front or the nose or whatever. Like the first flavor of it is like ginger ale, but then it finishes like Frank's Red Hot.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's like spicy kind of like, and it leaves like a thing in your throat. Like,
yeah, that's good. Like that's what real ginger is like. It has that sort of sensation. Yeah.
And I was gonna say, if you don't like ginger that much, then like it would be something that like you would put like, it just comes in little bottles, right? So you put like half a bottle of that and then put some ginger ale, and then you wouldn't get as much spice. But I love the spice. Like I drink it just by itself because I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I actually drank ginger beer. Like, did they even sell?
I don't think I've ever tried it.
No, eh?
I remember your brother had it up at the cabin, right?
Oh yeah. They're like little fucking bottles.
Yeah.
That's
the first time I had heard of it.
Yeah, whenever I was a kid, we used to fucking, I remember sometimes we'd get that, like at the grocery store and shit. Fucking get some pepperettes and shit.
Yo, all pepperettes. We got Zach, average Zach in the comments.
Oh yeah, what up, homie?
Gang.
Hey, the boys are here. The boys
I forgot
are here.
I was gonna set my dad up on with like a YouTube account so that he could fucking comment.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, but I forgot to do it. I was gonna do it today.
Yeah. Next time.
Next time for sure.
There's always another one.
Says Fraser Image says y'all early today. Said it was gonna start at 9 p.m.
Yeah, I set it to 8 o'clock and then realized we weren't probably gonna go for 8 o'clock. So I'm like, all right, I'll set it to 9 o'clock, and then we end up going before 9 o'clock anyways. So
yeah, that sounds about right.
If I turn myself like this, it'll look like I'm actually sitting in the chair.
That's hilarious. It actually kind of does.
Yeah, true that, eh?
Anyways.
It does look pretty good though. Like, like your Oz or some shit.
Yeah, don't look behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Shout out Terminator Songs. Gang, baby.
Nice. So you got the comments now too? All right. So everyone's on board with the...
Oh.
Yeah, I realized I got my other phone here. I'm like, I could just sign in.
Fucking right. All right. That's good shit.
Yeah. That helps, being able to keep an eye.
Absolutely.
Fucking right. Oh, yeah. Watch out, too. I got a fucking, what do you call it? What do you call that shit? I got a vlog coming out soon.
One of those.
Is it the cabin one? Did you figure that shit out?
Oh, that one? Yeah, no, I think I erased it all.
Fuck, man.
If anybody knows anything about computers and can help me out, I might just call Apple again and see what's up. But here's what I did was
We'll just have to do cabin all over again.
I wanted to reset the computer so that I could fucking have all my own shit, because I was constantly getting like sign into this notifications, but I didn't have any of the passwords, and it was all fucking like the previous owner's stuff. So I'm like, hey, I want to like stop all this, but in order to stop it all, I had to like sign into it all and shit and like stop it. And so I'm like, man, I just want to wipe the computer, like fuck it, right? Like it was telling me there was no space on the computer. There's like 200 and some fucking gigs, but there's no space on the computer. I'm like, man, I didn't even put anything on it. So I'm like, I want to wipe it. I just want to wipe it clean, have it like my own shit, you know? So
Yeah.
I did this thing where you like reset the computer, and it came to this menu and there's 4 options, and it's like one of the options sounded like it was like it was what I thought it was. It's like completely fucking wipe the computer, like take the operating system and everything right off the computer, so you're just left with a fucking computer. So I'm like, well, I want to do that, but I don't want to do that because what if I have to like buy the programming or like whatever, right? So I'm like,
Right.
fuck it. I'm not going to do it. So then there was another option. It was just like fucking reinstall, whatever. So I tried that, but it was asking me to sign into my fucking Apple ID, right? So I made it, I have an Apple ID. So I signed in, but it was like, what did it say? This is unavailable. Try again later. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, maybe I just like, because I tried it a couple times. The password is fucked up. Anyway, short story long is then I tried it this morning because I'm like, maybe it just needs to sit. Like, it's like, oh, you've done it too many times, like just 12 hours, whatever. I did, it wouldn't work. I called them today. They're like, okay, yeah. So it's just because what it is, okay, no, sorry. The other thing is, whenever I woke up today, I was like, shit, I can't even access anything. Like, I can't even turn it back into the computer that it was because of what I've done. So now I'm just stuck with the computer like this. So then I found a way that I was able to get back to the computer the way it was. I'm like, sweet, now I have it back to the way it was, and I can use the computer for what it is for now until I get this scenario figured out, right? But then I Googled it and I figured out what I'm supposed to do is the option that I didn't want to do because it was going to wipe the whole computer. So I went ahead and did that. And then it still wouldn't let me like reinstall the operating system. And that's whenever I called the lady, and she's like, it's because what happened is before you wiped everything off the computer, what you're supposed to do is sign into all the fucking stuff and then take that device off as a recognized device in your Apple ID like thing. Thanks for choosing Zoom. This meeting no longer has a time limit. But so so what was happening was it was so it's still registered. That serial number is still registered to his email. So that's why I couldn't sign in, and it's not showing me the right anyways. So she said, yeah, you're gonna have to get him to do it. So I had already messaged him while I was on the phone. I'm like, give me your password or like whatever, and I'll figure this out. And she said, even easier, all I have to do is get him to go onto the like Find My app or whatever and take this off as a registered device or whatever, and then it like frees up the device for me to use. So that's all he has to do, right? So I'm like, sweet, cool. That's all I have to do. I got all my problems solved and shit. So I was sitting there watching TV, and I'm like, oh wait. I'm like, all that shit I added, because I'm like, wait, I better double check. I'm like, what's on the computer? And I'm like, oh man, I'm like, all that shit I edited, I'm pretty sure I saved on the computer, and I had it like, this is where it's going to be for safekeeping until I get the hard drive, the external hard drive, right? And I'm like, man, I think it's on there. So I'll check. I have other SDs that I might have saved it on too, like saved it back onto, right, which would be a saving grace. Don't think I did that.
Always double back everything up.
Yeah.
So here's that. But I didn't have anything to back it up on though.
Yeah, sure. You need external hard drive or some shit.
Yeah, like now I do. And the thing is that I could have done it. Like, it's just I never thought. To me, I was like, I don't have anything saved on there because I tried to be careful about not saving anything on there because I knew I was gonna fucking reset the computer at some point, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, we'll just have to do. We'll just have to do it again. Do it again.
It's so discouraging though
footage.
when you do all that work, because I've done the same thing. Like I've like edited a bunch of shit, but then deleted the footage off of my computer. So whenever I go to open the file of like the edited video, it's got like all corrupt information because it can't find the video, you know. So all I need to do is re-import the video back to my computer, and it finds it all and puts it all back together again. So I figured that like if you could find the original like whatever program you use, if you could just find that thing and then re-import the video footage, it should just relocate it all and put it back to where you.
Oh, if it's you mean saved to my program.
Yeah. So if you open whatever program you use, whatever editing program you use, just open that file again, and it'll come up being like, "Oh, I can't find all this footage." But then if you still have the footage, you're saying just re-import it into your computer, and it should, like I say, relocate everything.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing is I have like all the raw, like full footage. It's all the edited shit that I lost.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, it's fucking discouraging. Like there's probably like, I don't know. I was gonna say 300. That's probably exaggeration, but there's probably a good 100 little clips of like pink beer pong, clink, 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 and then like it just like little clips, and I'm like, man, I have to go through and do that all again. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
But and the video I made the other day of the fucking cabin, I'm like, I don't know. I feel like towards the end, I was just like, oh man, I'm like, I feel like I'm right in the middle of the story, and I'm like coming up with end clips, and I'm like oh shit, you know, like it's just like up, and it's over.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like the story's going, and then it's just like, and it's over. But I just like edited it up real quick because I was just left with all these clips. So the end of it, I'm just like this.
Yeah. Well, the cabin was definitely a learning experience with like, capturing.
Oh, see, I'm talking about the camp. The one that I from last month that I did.
Okay, right.
I skipped topics there, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew what I meant. Like,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Totally. But yeah, I like just I remember the cabin, like there was a lot of stuff left out, that wasn't captured. Remember?
Yeah, for
stuff
sure.
That wasn't captured. But, yeah, it is what it is, though. I mean,
could have done more. Like I could have.
But
like made, you know what I mean? Made a game of something, or like,
right.
Made something a little more exciting.
Experience. It's all learning experience. Like now we're gonna go do it again, and watch what will come of it. You know what I mean?
See, I'm just so bad at like even that night at like whenever I like the one that I just edited from me and Buddy at the at Buddy's camp.
Yeah.
It's like you can see where I'm like at like the first half, I'm like like we're doing a vlog, and then the last half is just like clip, because it's just like I would just have it rolling, right? So like there'd be like an hour and a half of just rolling footage, but there'd be like 2 scenes where I say something to the camera, and they're like 10 seconds, so then like you can see that I'm less about that, and I'm like caught up in the moment,
Yeah. So no.
What about?
Were you just about to ask for a guest?
No, no.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Okay, no, I was just gonna say, Dr. Dre, eh?
Oh yeah, man, for sure.
Yeah,
he's doing well, though. I hear.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know that we all discussed it in the meeting the other day or whatever. But just for everybody listening and watching, we're talking about Dr. Dre had a brain aneurysm on Tuesday evening or afternoon or whatever. But then you know what though? So we had that meeting and we all discussed it and stuff and talked about it. And like, man, I it's funny because it was like right before the meeting I saw the like a post about it. And then Jonesy, you texted right away. You're like, man, it was like literally I saw the post and then put my phone down and then you text him like, oh, what does he have to say? And I'm like, oh my God, I'm like the same thing. But then the next day, I think it was, I saw a tweet. I don't know if it was actually him because it was somebody else sharing the tweet and it was like a screenshot so you could just make it, whatever. But it was him saying like, he's like, I'm in ICU, I'm fine. Like doctors are taking care of me. Thanks to everybody here and shit.
That's the thing though. It was written from like his account, but like you never know if that's actually him saying that, right? Like,
no, true. But even then, I would hope that he at least like, what do you call it?
Asked somebody to do that, or
yeah. I was gonna say like, anyways, whatever. The word's probably too big for me, anyways. Like
delegated
he,
somebody,
like, certified it, or like he like.
he authorized that shit to be said.
Authorized it. Yes, thank you. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no, even too, like you guys, one of you guys said too, like, man, not a lot of people like really survive from that shit, man.
Yeah, I know. My grandfather did. Had a brain aneurysm. He survived. Yeah, he did. But yeah, you're right, man. Not a lot of people do.
It's just like,
and if they do, I mean, like, might not be the same afterwards either.
Because it's like brain bleeding, right? Like that's what an aneurysm is.
Yeah, I believe so.
I believe so, yeah. And it pushes back against the brain or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just not good.
It's wild.
Crazy stuff for sure, but yeah.
Just give me 1 sec. You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna check the fucking Instagram here quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good. But yeah.
I sent Buddy a message. I just checked the Instagram too. He didn't reply to it yet, so.
Oh, you're on? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you,
yeah.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you guys could hear me, so that's why I said like I'll be back just in case you guys couldn't hear me. But
no worries.
Fuck yeah. This Zoom thing's kind of handy, man. You know what though? I honestly was like, fuck this Zoom shit. Like I was like, like,
I mean,
like the angry kid at recess, like kicking stones as he walks away from getting in trouble,
fuck
this shit, like whatever, and like I was even thinking about being like just saying something and being like, so like here we are, we're doing the Zoom shit, like it's fucking garbage,
It's definitely not the same though. I mean, it's good that we can still do it, but like I'd much rather have you guys here and fucking be passengers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
When we did the meeting the other day, and then like me and Jonesy got on today, and we were just chatting and shit. I'm like, you know what, man? I'm like, it's not as horrible as I think. Like my thing is like the little bit of delay and the fact that we're not like in the same room, so I can't really get the feel. Like whenever I look, I just see you guys like just like staring, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just like I see all three of us are just looking at me, basically, you know what I mean? Like it's just I guess that's how a conversation goes anyways, but I just feel like it's weird. It's like it takes the like the intimacy away from it. And so yeah, I'm like, fuck this, whatever, yeah. And even too, like the little bit of the delay that like I think I picture it worse in my head because like there has been twice where we're like, oh no, like you go ahead. And that's why I don't like the delay. But at the same time, my point is that I feel like it's not enough of an issue to be like, fuck that, like.
Yeah, you can still have a reasonable conversation. It's just you can't all talk at once. But I mean, that's like same goes for a regular conversation, right? You just can't all be talking at the same time.
Yeah, it's almost like it almost like makes you be more what do you call it, like more proper, or like makes like the etiquette of a conversation is, you know what I mean? Like Zoom is gonna help bring out the etiquette of a conversation, because even there when you were talking, Jonesy, I'm like, okay, make sure he's done talking before you like react, you know? So I like waited, you know, I'm like, okay, and then like I said something, and then Bisho like said something too, so I like waited.
Yeah,
And then like go, I don't know.
That's what
Anyways.
I can do this little thing right here. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the hand. Yeah,
got my
raise
hand
your
up.
hand.
I guess that's for people in class. Like, I want to ask a question.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
I was telling my son's mother that we're doing like our interviews from Zoom and shit like that, and she's like a real estate agent, and so she does like meetings and shit all the time, and so they do like Zoom meetings, and so she asked me, she's like, oh, like, because I was talking about this, like the delay, and they're like, oh no, you go ahead, and like, oh, and then the other thing too is when there's a dead spot, sorry, I'm kind of getting off topic right now, but where there's a dead spot and the one person is thinking, okay, I got to fill this dead spot, I'm going to continue on with this topic that we're still talking about, but the other person goes to say something about like next topic, and then now you're like, oh no, you go ahead, oh well, you go ahead, oh well, you go ahead, and it's like, oh well, I was just gonna say I like white cars, and the other dude's like, well, like, oh, what were you gonna say? It's like, well, I was just gonna say, like, did you see the Tyson fight? But like, you know, and then it's like, anyways. But point is, I was just explaining all this to her, and she's like, oh, do you guys not mute each other? And I was like, well, that's fucking rude. And she's like, well, no, she's like, we do. I guess what they do is they mute, everybody's muted except for one person, and then they go around in a circle, and if so I'm talking blah blah blah, I'm done, okay, fucking, if, and then we go to Jonesy, and then we go to B show, but if B show has a question, once I'm done talking, he will write down like what I said that sparked his question and what his question's about, and then Jonesy will go ahead and talk, but then once it's B show's turn, then B show, you'll be like, Styles, you were talking about the white cars, like, you know, like I had a question about that too, though, you know. So they all take their turn to talk, and then like, whatever, right? And I was like, that's fucked. And I was like, but I guess you're in a meeting, and it's like everyone's saying their piece. But I was like, we're in a conversation where like I can't. Like, you're not going to take the time to mute yourself and unmute yourself, and like I don't know if I can mute anybody, but
that's
like,
the thing. Like I have the, like, as the meeting, like, leader, I guess, like I'm the one that's hosting is the word I'm looking for. Like, I get the opportunity to, like, I can mute anyone at any time, or like boot you out if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do
that. You better not, you fucker.
He's gone.
Yeah. Oh, and then you could, like, I guess you could, I guess, with the raising your hand thing too, right? Like, so it could work out, but I just feel like that would make it now like another step away from that normal conversation, you know? Like,
yeah, there's the occasional slowdown too, like that. Yeah, being in the same room and being over Zoom is like worlds different. I'd much rather have you guys here
for sure.
It's
just weird like staring at, I find it weird just like staring at the phone with like 4 squares, well 3 filled but 4 squares, you know, and then just I find like I'll zone out, you know, and then it's like, oh, I'm not looking at anything really. I'm just like blankly looking at like my whole phone, like the camera, you know, then like the 4 squares, and then I'm like, man, like I get all bug-eyed and keep like having to get close, back up. It's, I don't know. It's just different.
Yeah,
it's different.
It is different for sure. You're muted, Style. Unmute yourself.
He's like, oh, it's my turn now? He's like, oh, okay, thanks, Ben.
I got carried away with all the fucking, no.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, what were we talking about?
Oh, I was just saying how I find it weird focusing on, you know.
So, like, and then think about, like, FaceTime, right? So like in a FaceTime call or like a one-on-one fucking call, like my screen, see it's like the full like rectangle.
Yeah.
But then there'd be like your face would be like a little corner here to show what you look like, right?
Oh, right.
And then I would be this whole thing, right? So it's like a little bit different when you can see on the whole screen as that one person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whereas like me, like I kind of have to get close and squint to see the emotion on your face, or like, cause you know what I mean? Like,
right.
So I just mean like, it's a little bit difficult because you have the all the different little squares and you're trying to like focus in on them. But then if you have
The other one back.
just the one-on-one with like a FaceTime, your whole screen is that face or that thing or whatever. So then you're kind of like, you're a little more like can see them. So you're not like, I don't know. I guess what I'm saying
I'm trying
is,
it now.
The way that you said it is the fuck. Oh no, I don't even mean that. I just mean like when the whole screen is your picture.
Yeah.
It's easier because then you're not looking at the phone with like 3 little pictures on it. You're looking at one big picture, you know.
Right. Yeah.
But you wouldn't be able to do it with more than one person. Like it's just a one-on-one thing. But I'm just saying because you're talking about focusing on all the little squares and shit.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's that's why it takes that intimacy away from it, is because like I said, like I gotta like look and see what the faces are looking like. Oh, that guy's talking. Then I like look and like, oh yeah, okay. Oh, he's smiling, so it's a joke or like whatever.
Yeah. Right.
A little easier for me. I got a bigger screen here. I'm not on a phone. So like I got bigger images of you guys. I can see what's going on.
Nice. Sounds like somebody has guests.
Eh?
Did you have someone at the car?
Oh yeah. Spaceship.
Yeah, it sounds like it. That's great.
Oh, there we go.
You can see the comments there, Styles. There it is.
Yeah. Why are they for me?
Yeah. Kayla's asking, are you in your car?
I am in my car. That's hilarious. You're just a square on my screen. Fucking right, man. So, one sec. I'll be back.
Okay.
I thought next week was Ruckus.
Is it not?
Yeah, is it not? No? The week after is...
Okay.
Next week is, oh, fuck.
I got it on the calendar.
Oh, is next week a special one?
It's, should I say the name?
If you want.
Okay, so it's, if I'm right, it's supposed to be Jay Honest.
Oh, yeah, it is. That's right.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I know.
See, when I was picturing doing that interview too, I was picturing it like he would be in the studio, right? Like be here with everyone. But since we have to do it this way,
I did.
Now we're gonna have to do it through Zoom, so it's gonna be a whole different, different vibe.
Whole different ball game. But yeah, well, I guess we'll cross that bridge.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yo, Daria, where you at? Walking some skies or what? Let's fucking go, Daria.
Well, yeah, I'll hit up next week's guest and see what's going down for the whole Zoom thing.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so how about this? I guess if he doesn't respond or get a hold of us in the next like 20 minutes or something, do we open the floor to anyone else that wants to join in this Zoom meeting? Or should we
Yeah,
just?
definitely. The floor is already open.
Yeah, I
already
might
open.
as well open the floor. Yeah,
Floor's
I
already
might as
open.
well open the floor. We've been live for almost 40 minutes here, so
Yeah, if anybody
I would.
wants to call in or if whatever, join the Zoom meeting. Get your Zoom on. Hit us on Instagram or some shit, and we'll get you on Zoom. Yeah, and then worst case, if he hits us up, we can fucking.
Yeah, we'll just boot out whoever came in and throw
Yeah,
Daria in.
exactly.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. We can either boot them quick or just tell them next time, bro.
Yeah, we could play it like that too.
Um, have we had anybody ask to be on?
I don't think
Not
so.
specifically, not
We're
yet.
just shouting it out now.
Well, Kayla said, "Are you in your car? And can I call your car?"
You know what's funny is actually I'm gonna show you.
You call the car.
I'm
That's
gonna show
pretty shout out
you.
to Kayla. Yeah, Respecting Hip Hop wants to know if that was a cold start. What kind of car are you in too?
Could you see it?
Is it the phone symbol?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah. You can actually fucking. It's not hooked up because I got a fancy stereo in here, but originally there was like a call thing in here.
Right.
Like there is, but mine goes through my fancy stereo.
Yeah.
But that's the stock one. Okay, to answer your questions, cold start. I guess no, because I had it running like earlier today. No, that was a cold start because that would have been like early today. And the kind of car I'm in, I'm just gonna fucking. This is gangster as fuck. So legacy, baby, legacy.
Oh, that's funny. Shout out to the
Yeah.
legacy.
the
All
bear
I leave
damage.
behind me. All I leave behind me are black marks and a legacy. Hey,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go roll a joint.
you're not allowed
Yeah.
to leave.
I'll just be 2 seconds.
I'm just joking. But yeah, if anybody wants to fucking and the car that started, sorry, we're talking cold starts and shit here. The car that started was I forget. It's an Impala, 100%. I was gonna say I just forget the year. I think it's like a 2008 or 2000 Impala.
Yeah.
V6 baby.
Yeah, Impala's right.
Straight pipe, bro.
Yep. Straight pipe, bruh. Yo, how about that video I sent you this morning, of that dude? Yo, what the fuck are these lights for, man? Yo, fuck this shit. That guy.
What?
And he drives in the intersection, gets smoked by another car.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that made me laugh.
Man, I didn't realize until he gets out of the car and shit.
And he flipped over and shit.
Yeah, man. I thought he had the door open and he like rolled out because you could see the pavement was really close to the camera.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and he looks at the car and it's flipped over. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
And it's funny too. Fucking cops right there, like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Could you just the worst? That's what you get for being dumb.
Yeah. Man, is Respecting Hip Hop gonna jump in here or what?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna take Skywalker's spot?
Oh, our email is 4gaudio613@gmail.com and add us on Zoom.
There you go. Throw it in the comments.
I'm serious, Braj. Yeah, hopefully somebody jumps in. Oh, you know what? Actually, we just got a request for a 4G too. I have an idea. I actually was gonna do the daily joint today, and can you hear me still?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was actually gonna do the daily joint today and do it live and play some of my tunes, because there's some songs that well, all my songs I haven't released, but there's some songs that I want to release actually. So I'll play one right now. I just got to connect the Prophecy 2.0.
Oh yeah, do it up, man.
Yeah, we need to make some time to start putting some more songs together.
Yeah, I was gonna mention to you guys the other day because I was looking at beats and stuff too. And I'm like, I should tell them, like, man, we should try and put some music together again.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
My thing has been like doing covers. Like I've been like practicing on the piano, trying to do a bunch of covers.
Nice.
Just to like stay, like, cause I haven't been writing my own music or like making beats and shit. Or like, I guess it was once I got back from New Year's. It took me a day like or two to set my computer and shit back up.
Yeah, anyone know who Science Entertainment is? Science?
Well,
I don't know who that is.
You guys see this?
Whoever they are, thanks for sending Louis here.
Louis Ortega. Shout out. Yo, that's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, shout out to everybody. I mean, like, to Louis and Science Entertainment.
Yeah.
So okay, I got the Little Peep one, and I got like the last one that I just fucked around and made. The one that's like one verse.
I like the Little Peep one.
Yeah.
All right.
For show.
It's got a.
Whoa. Whoa.
What's that?
We got more. We got more from Sans Entertainment.
You might have to check the volume on this to be sure. Let's see. Got fucking Alex Striggers in the building.
Yeah.
Go hit that subscribe button, y'all. Join us every Friday. Live.
This guy mentioned us on his live.
Oh, no way.
Whoever this guy is.
I wish I knew how to pronounce the name. Science or Sayans?
Something like that.
A big shout out to them for sending people our way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play this song. This is Styles fucking original. I fucking forget who made the beat. Who made this beat, B-Show?
Oh, this is
Is this a Pretty Ugly beat?
No. This is another homie. I want to say fuck. Let me see here.
Here, I'll play the song, you figure it out.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
All
Yeah.
right. So
I'll get it here.
Inspired by Lil Peep. Let me know if the sounds all fucked up or not.
A little quiet.
It'll.
I don't wait. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm so high, and it's okay. When you see me, you don't wave. When I see you, I don't wave. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm so high, and it's okay. When you see me, you don't wave. I'm lonely, I just wanna love you like the last time. See it in your eyes, you just wanna fuck me like the last time. So fucking high, think I just passed out. You and I are just a fucking pain in my ass now. Show up at my house, you a fucking blackout. Broke rookie of the year. I can take it past now. Missed calls, I don't ever call you back. I don't think you care just in how you act. Only want you over when you're sober. Then used to tell me it's over. I'm not looking for your hand. I just wanna be a man. Do what makes you happy with this type of shit I can't stand. I don't wanna remember us as a bad thing. Lock the door, light a split before another drink.
Shout out to two big girls in the house.
I'm alright. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm so high, and it's okay. When you see me, you don't wave. When I see you, I don't wave. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm so high, and it's okay. When you see me.
I hope that sounded all right.
Yeah, man, that was good.
Oh yeah.
I got like chasing dreams, counting money.
Chasing dreams.
The original?
It says chasing dreams rough. I think it's the.
Ooh, that would be the
one that
original.
I think that's one that I sent.
Yeah, it's probably one that we did, and it was finished before. Like it was like the MP3 before. Like we. It was probably
Performing
before
at the show.
Let's do it though if you want.
Do it up.
Should we do it?
Do it up. I thought we were waiting for that.
Get it. Ooh.
We're losing you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That sounded hilarious. Testicle difficulties on Styles' end over here.
Ooh.
How about now?
How about now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Back in business.
Fucking internet. Just kicked me off and then fucking went back on. Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
This is Chasing Dreams. This has all of us in it.
Your boys, truly, the Basement Weirdos.
Yeah. Wildin' all the time, but it's not like what it seems. Always working hard, but our minds are chasing. Chasing dreams.
I'm chasing dreams, not the kind found on trip beams, rather more like living up in a jet stream, looking down on the world like a sunbeam.
I'm tripping on triple beams, but I'm looking for commas and checks, and I'm living the dream. So dirty, got money to clean. Rolling around in all three, smoking and choking and spitting and chewing and ducking the police.
This ratchet is my passion, all about the lights, camera action. Cruising down the street, speed blasting, coming up with the next thriller, Michael Jackson. Yeah. I got the Prophet and Jonesy with me. Together we 4G, never losing an inning, blazing hells, but it's funny cause we're winning. Yo.
Yeah.
My team and I are on our ground, building up a franchise. See that high rise, no lie, plotting on a rob rise. Take your shot, make them good. One day we'll be out the hood, chasing dreams. That's why we out here. Fuck whoever said we'll get it next year. We're living for the moment.
The moment, music and happiness is the main component.
When you hear us blow in, nothing can stop us, not even our greatest opponent. I'm going in.
We the fucking team, always heard but never seen. All the time we had it, now we live the fucking dream. Shining from the top, yeah, we know we're making cream. Called my girl and told her that she's the fucking queen. Be sure on the track, but it's not the Swisher T. Told them when we get there, we bring the whole team. All up in our bus, collecting all the diamonds. Bringing all the friends that will never leave behind us. Telling all the stories about the life we left behind us. Gotta drop some hits, ain't nobody nobody gonna find us. It's a thing I dream about like every fucking day. What am I gonna do when my life it goes away? Step up to the mic and say what I must say. Couldn't tell you about my life in just a single day. Wildin' all the time, but it's not like what it seems. Always working hard, but our minds are chasing.
I've been at it for a minute. I'm an addict with the wisdom, and I'm never gonna quit it. That's emphatic if you listen, cause I really fucking mean it. This is how I fight my demons. Yeah.
That's emphatic if you listen.
I'm dreaming, yeah. I don't do this for no reason. This is all a plan that I've been following. You feel me? I'm fucking up your throne like it's the final season. I'm saying what I'm thinking. Give a fuck about your feelings. Hey, yo, now I'm tearing off the ceiling. Ripping up this beat, yeah, I'm here to make a killing. Yeah, chasing my dreams till I can make a living. Like I said, I'm never quitting. I'm addicted to the rhythm, yeah. I thought that was a given. None of this was given, yeah, we got it cause we're driven. Yeah, we got it this position. Now we out here benefiting from the time and effort that we always put in, just chasing
Dreams.
Woo. We always just chasing dreams.
Yeah. Ferda. So I got a question. Okay, Jonesy, I can't remember what you say. What's your first like couple bars in that song? Up to it's emphatic if you listen.
Oh, now you put me on the spot. Now, how does it even start?
One sec, I can do it up if you want.
See if I can find where I had it written. It's been a minute since I've checked that one.
I can go back here and listen to
Yeah,
it.
as soon as I know what the first fucking bar is.
What am I gonna do when my life it goes away? Step up to the mic and say what I must say. Couldn't tell you about my life in just a single day. Wildin' all the time, but it's not like what it seems. Always working hard, but our minds are chasing.
I've been at it for a minute. I'm an addict with the rhythm, and I'm never gonna quit it. That's emphatic if you listen, cause
I've been at it for a minute. I've been at it for a minute. I'm an addict to the rhythm, and I'm never gonna quit it. That's emphatic if you listen.
Yeah.
So before I just heard you say that's emphatic if you listen, and I was like, cool, like words, you know what I mean? Like I just picked it out of it as like, you know, like good choice of words or whatever. And because I love a good choice of words. But then one day I actually fucking listened to what you said before that, because I'm so bad for that too, is like I will listen to like the last bar of something and be like, why did that person say that? And then if someone will be like, man, if you listen to the first part of that, like the first couple of bars, he says like, I would never say this shit, and then says that, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Right. But anyways, yeah. So I never really put it all together. I was like, but so then one day I actually listened to like leading up to that, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like sick.
Yeah, I had fun with that one because that was like a song that you guys had for a minute.
Yeah.
Made like way back in the day. So it was like,
yeah, with G-Note.
Throw a verse on there.
Yeah, fucking shout out G-Note.
Yeah.
For sure. I got the original. Yo, I can't find the name of the producer for those beats. All I got is like the name and like the type of the beat. So shout out to the mysterious producer on the Little Peep type beat.
I'm sure we'll find out when it gets flagged.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was thinking it was either Pretty Ugly or those guys from Seattle or something like that.
No, not them. I do have some from Pretty Ugly, but I got 3 beats, and that was one of them. And then there was also a Juice WRLD type beat, and then a Lil Uzi Vert type beat, I think. And those were from somebody else, but I cannot remember this dude's name at all anymore.
It's all your fault.
It is all my fault. I'm the worst person ever.
Where's Respect in Hip Hop?
We move forth.
Oh, my phone died. Is Respect in Hip Hop jumping in or what?
Let's get somebody in here. Who's up?
Yeah, we summon you.
I put the email right in the chat, people. Let's go.
Yeah. I don't see anyone else online though.
If y'all wanna party with the boys. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll plan a cabin getaway again, and we'll like throw a raffle away for someone to come party with the boys.
Oh, speaking of partying with the boys, I know Styles mentioned this on his last daily joint, I think, about what to do with this big 2-foot joint that we won.
Oh yeah, good call. Good call.
This is it right here.
Man, I wonder what is in that. Like what weed they rolled that out of.
He mentioned them all whenever he was here. I should have written it down, but he did go through how like all the different types of weed and shit that were in it.
Damn, okay. Yeah, I definitely don't remember.
Like,
look at that.
Monstrous. Just monstrous.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Some hype in the comments, Leo.
Right.
You can come just because you're hype. You're there, bro.
Right.
You're allowed to be there.
I'm gonna send Leo an invite.
Yeah, Liam. Let's go, Leo.
I just sent out the fucking the link to a bunch of people. Pickman. Should I send it to Pickman?
Yeah, if you want to do that.
I'm sitting right here. Whoever ends up in that square ends up in that square.
It could be a party by the end of the day. We could have like 8 people in here.
Yeah, fuck it, man. Let's just go wild.
Yeah, you can get like a whole whack ton of people in here.
Yeah.
Like a whole fuck ton of people.
Oh yeah, I think we had like 10 people whenever we were doing the on the day or the fucking New Ottawa podcast with Malcolm. Shout out Malcolm.
Yeah, for sure. Always much love and respect to Malcolm.
Gang, yeah.
So when I have to ask, when is our episode of Talk to the Mic being aired?
First week of January.
That. Yeah, well, that week's already passed.
I know. I don't know.
We'll
it's coming soon. Out. I guess he's busy. I asked him last week or 2 weeks ago maybe, and he said first week of January, and then I saw fucking Goons posted. So then,
I was wondering, like, did he like do his interview before ours or after ours?
Well, that's what I'm getting at. So shout out Goon, but and then I said that to you too. Whenever you asked, I asked him and I was waiting for his reply, but he told me that he did his like 2 weeks before ours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He said the middle of November, and ours was November 27th.
We should be coming soon then, if anything.
But yeah. See, it's funny because like. Fucking like that day I was like, oh man, like can't fucking wait. And then like I just instantly got like okay with like just it taking time. I just I just all of a sudden wasn't like, oh, I need to see what's on it or anything, like, but now I'm like, I totally forget. So I'm like, I kind of like want to see what I say,
me too.
Man.
I definitely forgot half of the shit that was asked.
I really want to watch it because I want to see how to do an interview as a group, you know what I mean? Because like I felt like I talked a lot probably, and like I was trying not to do that. So I mean, like I feel like I want to watch it and see where I can be like not talk so much.
Yeah. Well, I remember he asked us a bunch of different questions, so it was like we all had our turn to answering them,
True, yeah.
I just tried to answer as quick as I could. Like whatever the first thing was that popped in my head, I was just like, this thing, and that was it. I tried to end it right there.
I think it went pretty fucking good, man. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm just the worst. You ask me like a opinion question and like it's over. It's fucking over. He said like, yeah, it's like 10, my show's like 10-15 minutes. Like he asked me like three, for sure three, but probably more. But like say three for sure fucking like opinion questions. And like those are probably 10 minutes alone.
Yeah.
I don't think it was that bad. I don't think you went on any too many major Styles rants.
Yeah. See, I even fucking like sometimes I see people like, because I watch a lot of podcasts and shit too, and I'll see like they ask a question, and then buddy will like go on a big story, and like he'll finish his story, but it's like he doesn't remember why he was there. But like to him, he's like accomplished, like there, I just finished the story. But like everyone's left to be like, man, he asked you like what church you go to, you know, and like you know that somewhere in the story he was supposed to like highlight that this is why I'm telling you this story or whatever, as to like what church I go to, but missed that point. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I try to stray away from being that guy that's like, here's a question, you know, like they give me a question. I'm like, here's a fucking huge story, and I'm not answering your question at all.
Right. Yo, do we got someone here?
What was that sound?
What's going on, bro?
Yeah.
What's going on, Leo? You're on the 4G Audio podcast, bro.
Oh, I see you, man. Holy fuck, how you work this thing?
Turn down your TV.
Yeah, okay.
Please, Mikey.
Okay, a sec. Where's my remote? Oh, there it is. There we go. What's good?
Yeah, what up, buddy?
Not much, man.
We're just chilling.
Fucking, what's going on in the world? It's fucking going to shit.
It's going to shit.
Again. Oh.
Again.
Oh.
Shit. Keep that shit out of here. No.
What?
I said keep that shit out of here.
Positive vibes only.
God.
Yeah. I'm just joking. You can talk about
We
whatever
could probably
you want,
talk about Kanye West and Jeffree Star.
Oh my
God. Yeah.
So what about them? I saw a picture of him carrying
the girl that licked the toilet. She's the one that started that.
That's the girl?
Yeah, the girl that licked the toilet during the start of COVID. She fucking started all this shit. It's like, really? How are people grabbing this?
Oh, really, eh?
Yo,
everybody's saying Kanye should sue that chick and everybody else, right?
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Let's take a step back. We got to tell everyone what we're talking about. We all know what we're talking about. We got to go back.
You need to fill me in too, because I'm not all there.
So, a TikTok star. Apparently, it's the girl that fucking licked the toilet seat. But so she
on
came
an
out with
right?
Yeah, so she came out with a video saying that that Kanye and Kim Kardashian's divorce is because of Jeffree Star and Kanye are banging. Jeffree Star is a makeup guru, dude.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. So that I'm just filling everybody in.
Oh yeah.
But so then now she said this, but the other thing is that I don't know if it was her or if it was somebody else, but somebody made a video after this saying that Kanye and Jeffree Star live in the same like little neighborhood wherever. Like I don't know.
West Park? No.
No.
Yeah,
sorry, yeah, but no. This is, but yeah, that's the end of the story.
Okay, sorry.
So they live in the wherever it is, LA or whatever, they live in the same neighborhood. Well, Kanye bought a house in Wyoming, and not long later, Jeffree Star bought a house in Wyoming. And then also not long later, Jeffree Star announced to everyone that he lives in Wyoming now. So now fast forward, and this girl makes this rumor, but it also has been told that, like, I think she herself has come out and said like she was just doing it for clout. I watched the video of the KFC guy there, fucking it's like the 1 Minute Man or whatever they call him.
Yeah.
He's from Barstool Sports. Shout out Barstool Sports. Yeah. And he. Oh, give me a sec here. Got to start the engine up again. So he said that so he said that it's been confirmed, or like not confirmed, but it's been said that she just made this rumor up for clout, and that he posted a video, or he showed a video of, she just made another TikTok like today or some shit, and it was her showing off like this real nice like Gucci fucking like pantsuit type thing, or like whatever, or I don't know what the fuck it was, but either way it was like designer fucking dress or some shit, right? And she's like, oh, this is what I'm gonna wear. She's like, fucking Kim Kardashian's trying to sue me, so this is what I'm gonna wear to court and all this and blah blah blah, and like
it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
People
live in a trolling world.
Anything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's true.
Trying to get
especially
that,
when it's
and then she is benefiting off of this for a little bit, so she was just stirring the pot up, and
well, and the video that I watched, like I said, he goes by KFC, I believe, but from Barstool, but that dude was saying too, though, he's like, think about it, man. He's like, if you're fucking Jeffree Star, I mean, Jeffree Star is big on his own, but if you're
self-made,
so what's that?
He's self-made, apparently. All this shit. He keeps bragging about that.
But like, so say this girl, she's trying to get clout. So she's used these two people's names, famous people's names. She's now gained a little more clout, right? But then now look at Jeffree Star and Kanye. Well, fucking Kanye doesn't need Jeffree Star's clout. But if you think about it, Jeffree Star, so like I said, Jeffree Star has a lot of clout, so like he might be a bad example. But the person on the other end of that, like say it was me, right? It's like, oh yeah, Kanye and fucking Styles are gay together, right? I would be like, fuck that. Like if I was gonna be gay with anybody, it wouldn't be Kanye. But my point is that I also would be like, cool, because now everyone's like, who is this Styles guy that Kanye's with? I don't fucking care. You know what I mean? I know the truth. You guys probably know the truth too. So I don't fucking care. But the fact that now I've gotten that clout, right? So like what he was saying was like the other person fucking doesn't care, because they're like, well, actually that's kind of like clout for me, you know? Like, thanks. Like,
Do either of those people really need the clout though?
No, but that's what I'm saying is Jeffree Star was a bad example because he doesn't need the clout. But I'm just saying someone who doesn't have as much clout would be like, wow, fuck, whatever, you know, like obviously it's upsetting or whatever, and now you, like, you know, everyone has the wrong opinion of you or whatever. So it's gonna be one, like I would feel some type of way about it too. I'd be like, what the fuck? But at the same time, I would still feel like, wow, fucking 5.6 million
from it.
people saw it or whatever, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. The video that you're talking about too, the Minuteman one, he kind of like, he explains that a bit or whatever. He says that about, he's like, well, Jeffree Star kind of made a post that wasn't denying it, but it was like, he was just like, oh, fucking, I'll run with this for a night. You know,
yeah,
and
exactly.
take the attention or whatever. Like,
and that's actually like I did miss a bunch of it. The guy does explain more, or does explain it better. But that's a very good fucking part that I missed, is that he's saying like, Buddy made a post and was like, he didn't deny it, but he addressed it, and he's like riding the wave, like, cool, whatever. Fuck.
Is this about Kanye and Jeffree Star?
Yeah.
Oh, who that?
Who that? We got another.
Oh my god!
I was like, who's talking right now?
How long you been listening?
Yeah,
I've been here just chilling. I was waiting my turn.
Just hiding in the background, just creeping on her.
You shut me up, bro.
Man in the building.
What's happening?
Holy crap!
What up?
Fucking ghost.
Hey, no disrespect, bro. Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's my favorite wrestler all time, and you kind of remind me of him, bro.
That's good.
I think that's a compliment.
Yeah, hell yeah,
absolutely,
hell yeah.
That's great.
Yo, if
fucking stunning.
Our episode of Talk to the Mic is coming out soon, and he talks about where we talk about our favorite wrestlers on there.
That is right.
Oh yeah, I remember acting when they did it with that guy right down there.
Yeah,
throwing bodies.
Yeah,
jumping from balcony.
Trampoline wrestling.
Listen, I love Rey Mysterio. That was my favorite.
Fucking
right.
RKO's.
X-Pac. Oh my god.
Pretty sure I should find a video too. You can probably find that somewhere.
Oh, he has it. Yeah, Zach has it, but he has nothing to watch it on. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because it's a miniature.
So he's got the tape. Yeah, he's got the tape, but nothing to watch.
I could probably get it.
Do it, dude. I'd pay fucking how.
I'd love to watch that shit. He has those little fucking cassettes or whatever they are, and you put them in the bigger ones so you can play it in your VHS.
That'd be killer.
I could probably make that happen.
Pickman, what do you think about the whole fucking Kanye Jeffree Star thing, though?
I watched the video today, and I kind of I believe Jeffree Star, she's saying man, y'all reaching. She's like, I like tall guys or something like that, and pause.
How tall is he? How tall is Kanye?
About 5'8", 5'9".
No.
Oh, he's short.
Yeah, he's short.
No way, I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, it's not too short, but yeah.
Fuck, I'm 6'3". I'd fucking look down.
Shorter than me too.
I
guess 5'9".
That's probably the same height as me.
Same with Styles too.
I think I'm about 5'10".
You fucking
Styles
6'6", baby.
Got
Loud and proud.
He a tower over me. I'll be like, oh, Styles, damn.
What's good with you guys? What's good with you guys? Let's talk about you guys. You guys always talk about other shit. Let's talk about the 4G guys.
Shit.
Oh man, I don't know.
I don't know how's lives. What's good? How's everybody's families?
Yo, I got pulled over after the Christmas episode. Fucking a half a kilometer down the road from the studio. They were waiting for me. They knew it was me. No, they were looking to fucking have my headlight out, so they just fucking stopped, pulled me over. And he was scared. He had his hand on the gun and shit. He saw my grill, so he was like, "Oh my god, no, fuck, no."
You're scared.
He was straight up. He's like, "Yo, I just pulled you over because your headlight, man." He's like, "Fucking Merry Christmas. I'm gonna give you a warning.
Oh,
just wait here." He's like, "Here, eat some candy. I'll be right back."
And you took it?
What's that?
You took that candy?
Oh no, I had the candy myself. We ate it in the car. He didn't say that.
You took that candy.
I was paraphrasing.
Fuck.
So Fraser, what do you do? Are you like a photographer?
Yeah, I do that. Not really anymore, but I sell cars.
Okay.
I'm in the car industry.
And 4G, I don't know your name. 4G Audio.
Yo, what's up? I'm Jonesy. I'm the guy mostly behind the scenes. This is a rare opportunity you get to see what I look like.
Yeah, take a picture.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say real quick that's my bad, because I was like, go on, it's 4G. But then, like I said afterwards, I'm like, it's gonna be your face and your name. So I mean, it should be your name.
All right.
But and then there's a perfect example. He's like, I don't know your name. It just says 4G Audio.
Yeah.
Yo, Pickman, what you smoking on?
Oh man, I'm smoking on some CBD.
What's that?
I'm some CBD.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, nice. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ain't legal yet.
Behind the times, man.
Yo, man.
Yo, come.
We're kind of. He is.
Hey,
when you coming?
Let's try and set up something for February, the first week of February. I should be done with quarantine, or the 2-week quarantine and all of that. So
yeah.
Fucking right. Okay, man.
Be off lock.
Oh yeah, we'll go get the poutine and shit.
Yeah, follow the girls, man. They check up on you too, eh? Like, watch out.
You said who?
Oh yeah.
They.
Yeah. No, they good. They good. It's like it's to the point here. You get a ticket if you know it's just a ticket. You don't go to jail or anything. Yeah.
Well, fuck.
But like I said, the CBD, so I'm good.
Yeah.
What's the weed like?
What?
Oh,
What's the weed like as far as the prices?
Well,
if I
they
was,
come in like
was to
weird
get an
packages
ounce.
like this.
Oh yeah.
that is
Fucking
funky
aliens
shit.
and shit on it now. It's like so like.
Oh yeah.
You
Compared
know.
to the States, it's probably
Looks
pretty
like
good
edibles.
prices.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's like they package it nicely. You know, they put a smile on their
how
face.
much is that bag right there?
What was this? 110? Half
Ooh.
ounce?
That's half. Oh shit. That's how much I get it here. That's good.
Pink zombie.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say, I think it's the same. It's around the same price, dollar wise. But for you, like $110 would be like $78 or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the money there?
It's like 1 sec. I'll go to my calculator.
Yeah. Get it down to the exact.
110 divided by 1.34 ish is 82 something.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
164.
Yeah, that should be accurate. Yeah, it should be like in the same.
I need
bracket,
the
just
plug
different
though. I'm gonna need a plug. I don't want to go to the store plug. I need a 100.
Yeah, I don't go to stores either. I get this from a guy. Like I don't go to the stores really because they're far away from me. But
at 110, that's like pretty, like that's top notch. Like that's top price.
Okay.
Type shit. So
yeah. It's still like up there for price technically, but I find it's good shit for me.
I just meant for him to gauge.
Oh yeah.
Pricing, you know, yeah.
How much is poutine?
Poutang.
Usually around usually around $6.
Yeah, it depends where you get it and which one you get. But
yeah,
I don't know. Like if you got like a pretty normal one, like just fries and gravy and like a medium or something, it'd be like like $7 or $8 or something like that all in.
Yeah,
but that's Canadian, so I mean.
Yeah.
And you think of what you want in your poutine, and you'll get it. You'll get it.
Oh shit!
No matter what. Whatever they like here,
I'm
they
ready
get like 100, 200 different poutines. It's nuts.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I'm
man.
ready to try.
It's fucking like what?
Yeah.
Like Chinese food.
Not only toppings.
Chinese food.
Man, they have
Korean barbecue on
curry
your
poutine. Poutine. How you say poutine?
Or poontang on your poutine. Like fuck. Just go down the block.
Smokes poutineery. Smokes poutineery is like, I always say, man, it's like a fucking poutine, but then they put like a meal on top of it. There's like ones with like steak and fucking mushroom and shit. There's like a nacho grande one and shit.
Sound good.
Yeah.
Shit's fire, man.
Like a Big Mac. Like don't make a Big Mac fucking poutine.
I've never had a Big Mac in my life.
Oh, what?
What?
Never.
I had one double Big Mac whenever I was a kid, but I didn't it was just cheese.
So you've never had a Big Mac?
Bruh.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I was like, like.
You don't like the sauce?
Dude, I eat like 2 of those a day.
I like 2 of those a day.
They're like $8. What you mean? I have a double.
That does shock me, though, that you've never had
cheeseburger.
Apparently,
I used to work at McDonald's too, man. It's because I'm plain Jane, man. I like my Prezi plain Jane.
Does it really have the bread in the middle?
It does.
Working at McDonald's would do that.
I think I have one.
Yeah.
Oh man, I had a Big Mac. I used to make them, but I would just put like chicken nuggets on each level.
Ooh,
and barbecue sauce. I just mocked that thing. Oh man.
A big kid, a big old kid. Chicken nugget sandwich, chicken nugget mac.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd do that too.
That'd be delicious, bro. Fuck it, you might as well throw your fry on that too.
Oh man.
Yeah, everything.
I used to eat so much shit whenever I worked there, man. So much.
You got Jose Cuervo out there?
Oh yeah.
You know it.
I heard it's a lot of drunks out there though. I heard y'all get drunk.
Oh yeah. How do you think we stay warm during the fucking cold winter?
Oh shit.
You gotta drink that rye.
I ain't gonna be able to keep up. I can't keep up. I'm a sipper. I'm a sipper.
Yeah, no. Do you like gin?
Yeah, I drink a little bit of everything. Except for beer.
So I didn't want to tell anybody this. I just wanted to like do it to somebody, but I completely fucking would forget about this by the time it came to do it. But I was watching some old fucking you remember Epic Mealtime?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I was watching some old
shit.
I was watching some old Epic Mealtime videos, and they're fucking probably all fat and married. But so I was watching some old Epic Mealtime videos, and they were showing like drink recipes or whatever, but they were all just like stupid shit. And like there was one called oh shit, I think it was just called the Gordon. I think it was called the Gordon or something like that. And what you do is he's like, you need a shot glass and some gin. And then he's like, so what you do is he's like, you pour a shot of gin, and he's like, you get one of your buddies, and he's like, come here, Dave. And he calls Buddy over, and the guy comes over, he's like, have a shot of gin. And the guy takes a shot of gin. He's like, then you just call him Gordon for the rest of the night.
Yeah. London. Call London.
So what did he put something in there? Wait a minute.
No, it was just gin, but it was just the drink's called the Gordon, and I'm like, why the fuck is it? It looks like he's just giving his buddy a shot. Like, what the fuck? And then he's like, you just call him Gordon all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, just give me a sec here.
Speaking of Gordon,
let's go.
where's my lawyer at?
Working hard.
Right now?
No, I don't know.
Fucking guy. Pretending he's working.
He's in Mississauga sitting beside Karen.
He's just ruffling papers around and shit on his desk, so that's him working.
Knocking beer bottles over.
No,
Not in the wet.
I thought it was you, Leo. It's just because I can't see Styles' screen right now. I have to keep switching to see everybody.
Oh, what's going on? What's going on with Zoom?
Hello.
Nothing. It's good for me.
Yeah, everything's working.
Oh, you're just being a fuck guy.
Yeah.
You're just being a guy.
Bastard.
Just rustling the feathers.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you all a question. Do y'all think Kanye has an album coming out real soon or something?
I mean, that would make sense. This is why he wants people's names.
I never thought of it like that.
A week before, they were talking about he's getting divorced.
Yeah.
I guess it didn't drum up enough attention. So the next week, Jeffree Star.
Oh.
Possibility.
Oh my God.
Didn't do enough with the divorce? Holy shit, though. Fuck. They're hungry.
Wait a minute. What if that was real? Oh, the Jeffree Star was real. The reason why they were getting divorced. Oh,
it's because of that.
shoot. Oh my God. Kanye, say it ain't so.
Yeah.
Remember Amber Rose said he liked it. Y'all remember Amber Rose? Y'all don't remember Amber Rose? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man.
Where's Cleve for baby mama?
Did she say some shit?
said Kanye liked it in the rectum. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard he was the catcher, not the pitcher.
No doubt.
Damn.
Good for him, though.
Good for him.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
2021.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Long as it's not a man, unless Jeffree Star was in there, then it's like, oh. It's getting deep. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just
Slow down, bud. Like comprehending like, the fact that people were talking about it.
They
Oh
don't
my.
speak for nothing.
That emoji that like the brain goes out. Yeah.
This is how cold it is outside.
How cold?
Lee.
No.
Oh man, what's the wait a minute. Let me look up.
Bruh, that's Canada for it.
It's a little frosty.
Nah. Y'all won't catch me outside too much, I'll tell you that. Y'all will not catch me.
You can't even go outside, so
Shit.
yeah.
Fuck the government, right?
Oh shit.
It's like so my few friends of mine get together every second Saturday during the winter and shit, and they go bowling. It's like a little like league kind of thing.
Yeah.
I show up when I want. I'm like the badass of the league. No. But no, so I texted my buddy today. I'm like, so what's the verdict, man? He's like, it's not looking good, man. Like, because tomorrow's supposed to be bowling, right? He's like, not looking good. I'm like, shit, man. And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, if they like extend this lockdown, he's like, that means that like on the 23rd, it'll be canceled as well. And I'm like, oh, fuck, that's okay. I'm like, I'm busy that Saturday anyways, ... And then in another message, I'm like, ... I got a whole bunch of staying at home to do.
You mean to tell me it's -6 or 16 degrees? Oh, that's Fahrenheit. It's -9 Celsius.
No, the other way
Man, you know
around.
what's funny?
Right,
That's
more.
exactly no. It is -9. That's exactly what my car says right now.
Oh, okay.
Celsius, yeah.
That's 16 degrees. Oh my God. It's 50 here and it's cold to me. Oh man.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's a -9's not much either.
Fuck,
Yeah, man.
I slept in my buddy's house the other day. I was like, it's like a fucking cottage or a camp, and it was fucking. We were like happy because it was fucking 60 in there, and that's where we were sleeping.
60.
And it's
80
50 and you won't go outside.
Oh no, I go outside 50. It's just the negative. And the below.
What's freezing for you guys? Oh,
32.
No. We do Fahrenheit, so anything below 0
Yeah,
is freezing.
32. Yeah,
So
32.
-2, it'd be freezing. And I'm in Kansas City, it gets like wet, it's wet. So it gets like ice storms and stuff like that. So
But
Right,
32
it
is freezing
it is
for you.
32.
Yeah. I
It
couldn't
is
remember
cold.
what it was.
it's cold at 32.
That's 0
Yeah.
degrees Celsius, which is freezing point.
Yeah.
Maths.
Yes, sir.
Yo, we'd be playing
My favorite
hockey with
number,
our
too.
fucking jackets off and fucking 0 degrees.
Snowboarding without
Straight up, man.
I was sleeping in the camp, sleeping in the old camp last year or 2 years ago. The fucking like no insulation in the walls. It's just like a fucking like a summer like trailer. No, it's like a trailer that you would like take camping and shit. You know what I mean? But it was like an old one, so all the interior and shit was all ripped out of it and shit. Fucking slept in that bitch. It was fucking. What I say? It was it was minus fucking 38, but then it was like minus 42 with the wind chill or some shit. We slept in that shit overnight, man. But it wasn't cold. I had big like military sleeping bag, and then like you keep that fucking fire going. Like every time you get up, take a piss, you throw some fucking logs in there. You're good.
Well, that's the thing. You would feel the fire like get lower because it's that cold out. So you're like, fuck, we better do it or we'll die.
Yeah,
man.
I wouldn't even sleep probably because of that.
I was working in a house, man. We were working on a point on the river, on like the Ottawa River, so it's like big river, and we're working on a point. So the fucking all the wind comes down right onto this fucking building that we're working on. So it was a new cabin, and we're working there. When we left my house, it was minus 32 without the wind chill. Like just like Buddy's truck said, it was minus 32. We got out there. And fucking, like I said, now we're sitting on the point where it's all windy and shit. Like, okay, yeah, whatever, fucking, we'll get in there, we'll turn the fucking tiger torches on, we'll get some heat in there and shit, and we'll fucking try and warm up before we get to work and shit. We get there. Well, that day, or the day before, they decided that they fucking put the wrong windows in, or the windows were in the wrong way, or something was wrong with the windows. And they had to take them all out.
You had no windows. So basically, you had no insulation at all.
We're in there trying to fucking drywall the fucking house. Freezing. We're in there in like fucking in our fucking mitts and our winter jackets and shit like that. Like fucking sickening.
Probably would have quit. I won't lie. I get another job.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, man. I was on a 2-story roof in minus 24 just like a month ago. Probably.
Why?
I was roofing with Cardi.
Oh,
Cardi B.
Cardi B. Cardi J.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're wired differently, man.
Crazy shit. We are, yeah.
You get
I
used
gotta
to
put
it.
on some weight.
I never
That's the
experienced
thing.
shit
You
like
will
that.
get used to it. You just gotta live here.
Yeah. That's it.
So
You get used
summertime.
to
Let's
it.
say
You climatize.
Hold on, so summertime.
Well, that's the thing. He might survive more in the heat than us, I guess.
Yeah, when
What
it's
is
like
the heat like?
fucking
It gets
plus
up there.
40, plus 30 something.
Oh, it gets hot, man.
It's because it's humid and shit.
The humidity here is ridiculous.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I went to Vegas. It was like the best heat ever. Like it was in February, but it's dry heat and it's
Just dry heat. Yeah.
That's 86 degrees here. That's 86 degrees. It gets 103 here.
Yeah.
It's bad here. So I love the heat. So I'm good with that.
Oh, but man, it's a muggy, fucking gross, humid heat.
Yeah.
Oh man, you get the humidex in there, and we're talking like sometimes it gets up to like 48. Fuck.
Yeah. It'd be like 32 degrees.
Styles
feels
might
like
know
42.
About, Delorier's working there. Fuck.
Fuck that. Yeah.
Fuck that. Hotter inside than it is outside.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
Stupid. Slavery there.
Yeah, I never worked.
Crazy. So hot.
Does it last long? Hold on.
No.
Do y'all get the darkness for like half of the year or something like that? Or when is that y'all or a last?
Pretty well.
No, it is.
Yeah, that's nighttime.
No,
Yeah.
so okay, so we don't get that. We have like a daylight savings time. So like what you're talking about is further north. That's like a bit further north than us.
Yeah.
But what we get is that every fucking October, the like third week of October or some shit, we set our clocks back in the fall 1 hour. So then now in the winter, so right now it's 9:50 where I'm sitting. But it would be what am I saying? 9:50. It would be technically 10:50.
Yeah.
Or sorry, I mean
No,
sorry, it would technically be 10:50, yeah.
Daylight savings.
So then now with the fucking change with the sun fucking changing and shit with this winter solstice and shit like that, now it gets dark here at like 4 o'clock. But then sorry, not 4 o'clock. It starts to get dark at 4 o'clock. But then by 5 o'clock in like the middle of the winter, it's fucking dark. And then in the summer, it's like 9 o'clock, 9:30 maybe at the latest that it starts to like, or that it is dark. So we don't get the full darkness all the time. That's further north, but we do get the, like you're saying, we do get the daylight savings time thing.
So what would you all feel like the best place in Canada to live? Like as far as
Southern Ontario?
Other than
Vancouver, maybe?
I don't know.
It's hard.
is Ottawa the best place to live in Ontario right now?
No. It
No,
depends
that's how
if
you
we're
look at it.
talking cities.
it depends what you're looking at, right? Because I think personally, like any city right now in Ottawa I find is expensive. But that's the thing too, is if you're talking about, because I've never really been, like I haven't been to like BC. I don't know what it's like out there, but I do know that it can be expensive out there. And all this. So like, I mean, I think Ottawa is like pretty reasonable for price of living or whatever.
It's like the quality for the price. It's like
but it's
you gotta
still
find,
pretty
you gotta
high.
find that. You gotta find that, and that's the problem.
So what
There's a lot
about
of
like
garbage. There's a lot of garbage in like.
what was that
everywhere.
star? What was the star on your wall?
Hey?
What's that?
Fraser? It was
Yeah.
Was that the Canadian star? Or you had a star on your wall?
What?
A red star was on your wall, like huge.
Is it
It
the
was
Canada
like a
flag? It's a maple leaf. Was it? Did you have a maple leaf?
It was a big red star. It was tight.
Are there? What?
Nah, the
Oh,
star.
stars. Oh, I think
Yeah,
this.
it's big, yeah.
That?
That's what I saw. Oh, shit.
Yield sign.
Yield sign.
Oh, shit. I
Yeah,
thought it
it's a
was
star.
I thought it was like a,
Yo, guess how old that is?
that's an
that's
old
like-
yield sign shit.
That's
I stole
like-
that. Well, no, I didn't.
I found it.
I found it 15 years ago.
Yeah, I got a story actually about road signs, man. So it's not my story. It's actually my dad's story.
Friends of a friend.
Yeah. I can tell the story because fucking this has all been solved by the law of the fucking whatever
Yeah, Brandon
time
got
it
a story
was.
too.
So
Oh yeah, but
fucking this would have been, I don't know, I guess sometime in the 60s. But so my dad and his buddy decided like that it was a good idea to fucking, maybe he doesn't want me telling the story, but I'm telling it anyways. But so he I remind you too, my dad's inside the house right now watching this.
that's
What's up,
great.
Pops?
If he comes running out, we're like, no.
Yeah.
So him and his buddy stole a fucking stop sign, but they took the stop sign down and then they put a log across the road and they hid in the fucking ditch to watch the mayhem happen, right?
That's an awful idea.
Yeah, now that I think about it, now that I tell this story, I'm like, holy shit! I thought my dad was a good guy. No.
That's funny. So,
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
so they sitting back watching the mayhem. Did anything happen?
Okay, so now, that's what I'm getting to. So then they see a car coming up. Well, the fucking car slows down. It's the cops. And the cops get out. And the cops like looking around in the ditch and shit and fucking finds them and fucking whatever. I forget some of the details, but the cop basically, you know, back in the day, they'd just fucking give you shit and fucking send you home. So the cop gives them shit. I think he might even drove them home. He knew their parents and everything. It was like, yeah, took them home, whatever, gave them shit, whatever. They got in trouble. But I don't think they ever got in trouble, like with the law or charged or anything. They just the cop, just happened to be the cop that fucking found them. Who's like, yeah, you're going home, whatever, right?
It's crazy. They should be on
Fucking
world
wild.
dumbest criminals. Why they didn't run? They should have ran. Like,
Oh wait. I also have to remind you too. This would have been in the middle of nowhere with like just fields and shit everywhere, like farm town.
Yeah.
So if they ran, the cops would have been able to watch them with a flashlight for fucking 3 miles.
There was no escape.
oh man, that's crazy.
Yo, guys, I gotta dip, but I can come back in like 15.
Okay, do it. Yeah, have a good shit.
Yeah.
yeah, bud. Pleasant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pleasant shitting, bro.
Yeah. It's usually when I watch you guys is when, you know.
Yeah,
You got me, bud. You got me. All right.
Shit.
I'll be
So
back.
Josie, where you said Josie? Hey,
Jonesy.
Jonesy.
Yeah. What's up?
Change your name.
I'm on. No, yes, yeah. I have my own personal account, but I'm just using the 4G audio. Like,
no, I'm saying he can change the name from right now. You can change. He can change his own name.
How do I do that shit?
Oh, you can do it. Yeah. So go to how the fuck did I do it? Oh yeah, more. Or no, wait.
No, more.
You right.
Oh no, go back and click on you.
All right. Here we go. It's a little different on the laptop.
Oh, true. Yeah.
There we go. All right. Where you from, bro?
I'm from Ottawa. Born and raised in Manchester, England. Actually, I was born in the UK. Moved to Canada like 20 years ago now, probably. And yeah, fucking lived in Ottawa ever since, pretty much.
So you were born in Manchester. So what do y'all consider yourself as? Like, I know there are Canadians in Canada. So what will you all be?
I'm be European, I guess. British. Nationality British.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the have you
United
been
Kingdom.
back? You ever been back?
Oh yeah, a couple times. Not recently though.
Do they speak a different language, or do you just?
Oh man, it's England. That's England. That's where the fucking language comes from, bro. We invented that shit.
Hey, bro, I don't know, bro. I hate this language. I wish I'd known a little different language. Why can't I know another one? I got no English, and that's it. Like, nah. So is it just French in Gatineau, or where do the French people?
Yeah, that's on the Quebec side.
Oh, Quebec.
Yeah, Quebec. Yeah, Montreal.
Yeah, Quebec.
Gatineau. Yeah.
So do y'all ever like deal with a lot of foreign speaking people?
Not all that often.
Most foreign people, like if they're on the Ontario side, they know how to speak English. So
yeah,
generally they do.
So it's kind of segregated.
Oh, not really. I wouldn't say it's segregated.
Not really.
Like the French people in Quebec. You know, like
that's the French.
The way I compare it,
province for sure.
The way I compare it is it's like California and Mexico. Mexico, because in movies, you watch a movie, right? And in movies, they have Spanish class, but here we have fucking French class, right? And I always wondered why, but as I got older, it's because in California, they're learning Spanish because they're close to Mexico and Spanish is spoke around there, right? So here we learn French because we're so close to Quebec that we end up meeting people that speak French, and we kind of like need the fucking we need that or whatever. So I always compare it to that. Yeah, so I always compare it to that as it's like that's like, you know, Quebec, they speak French and we're on the border because like Ottawa is literally on the border. Like when you look across the Ottawa River in Ottawa, you're looking over at fucking Gatineau or whatever. Yeah. Actually, anywhere on the Ottawa River, you're looking across at Quebec. So it's like, so my point is that it's like, so we kind of spill over there and they kind of spill over here, and so it's kind of like a bilingual area. But like out west and shit, they don't really speak a lot of French. It's more like English and Mandarin and shit.
And then then Toronto is like more of the Jamaican,
Toronto. Yeah, they got
Caribbean
their own culture going on down there.
Yeah. I got about Toronto. If y'all want to get on to that, if y'all want to talk.
I might have some answers.
All right. So.
Oh wait, just real quick. Just before you start that, I got a text from my dad, and my dad said he clarified some of the story. He said that they didn't take the stop sign. That's something over the years that I must have added to the story. They just put the log across the road, and it was 1963.
Oh,
Okay.
Damn, man.
That is crazy. We got a live correction. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh,
Yeah.
that's tight. Shout out Pop. Shout out to Dad, man.
Yeah, shout out my dad for sure, man.
Hey, that's cool.
So I was just getting some lighting fucking situation figured out here. We're all good to go again.
Oh yeah.
So I was doing my research and they said Ottawa is like one of the nicest places to live. Like people are the nicest, like the friendliest places to live.
I was gonna say clarify nicest because definitely I don't know. I would say it's fucking weird. It's hard to say. I get both because here for me, like, well, pretty much for all of us, we're kind of like originally from like just outside of the city. So like I'm from 40 minutes away from the city. So I live in like a small town. So where I live, like pretty much everyone knows each other, and like it's fucking like you wave when you drive by people and shit like that. Like you're driving by people like mowing their lawn on a fucking ride-on tractor and shit like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're like, hey, Steve, like, yeah. Or you get on like or you get on a little dirt road and you like wave at the people driving by you because like if you know the people on that road, chances are you know the person driving by you and shit. But anyways, so then like I'll go to the city where like I feel like originally my idea of the city like was
Did he freeze?
He frozen.
Damn, that was like a.
I was waiting for him. Like, what was your original idea for the city? I want to know.
Totally. Shit.
I would like see like.
Hold on, you froze. You froze up.
Yeah. Oh, it's happening big time.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I was into the story too. I was like, all right,
yeah, man, yeah.
He'll fix it. He's just gotta go on, unplug and plug that shit in again. You know.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh man.
Shit, eh?
I know what he's saying though.
So,
like going from like a small town, like I like being from the UK, like grew up in a. Oh, is he back? I came from a big city to like a small town.
I do what you're doing.
No, I was just trying to prophesize what you were gonna say. I think you were talking about being from a small town and like coming into the city and like your idea of what the city was.
Is that where I left off? So yeah, so like whenever I would go to the city more, it's like, man, like I felt like it was less likely someone was gonna hold the door for me. It was like I would hold the door for people, and like they were less likely to like even acknowledge not that it happened, you know what I mean? Let alone be like thank you or anything, right? So I felt like that, but at the same time, like I feel like once you're in the city, like not just Ottawa, just in a city, like once you go, you kind of become callous. So it's I don't think it was that they were rude. I think it was just that they're so just like people have shit on their mind. They're doing like whatever, you know.
Thinking, they working, they in their mind.
Doesn't say 2 seconds.
Hey, shout out Vontae. Hey, shout out Vontae. Hey, we got
big shout out.
Shout out Vontae in the Purple Haze Nation.
But that being said, though, in the end, like, so I guess what it is, what I'm trying to say is that it's like like the small talk or that little bit, like whenever I walk down the street, if I ever do walk down the street, like I see like an old couple or something like that walking down the street, and I'll be like, hi, how are you, or whatever, you know, like nice evening or whatever, you know, like that's like the kind of shit, like that's like I live in like kind of like a Smallville type shit, you know. Is that the right term, Smallville?
Yeah.
But but not quite like that. But my point is that I feel like that little bit of like the elevator talk, you know, you get on the elevator, you're like, oh, like, how's it going? Like, good, how are you? Like that, people would look at me and be like, what the fuck? Like, dude wants to talk to me. But So my point is I feel like that first initial, like that little bit of like, hey, or like that dude held the door, it gives the impression of like these people are dicks. But when you actually talk to people and hang out with them and shit, you're like, oh, they're literally the exact same as me. Like we're all the fucking same. Not to make it sound, but you know what I mean. It's that you don't see how much the same they are or how nice they are until you actually talk to them. But when you hold, I don't know if I'm making sense, but
no. You look, I say you wouldn't know how nice they are until you're in a city to where people walk with a mug, you know?
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree with that.
For sure, yeah.
Because most people mug you, don't speak, don't say hello, and you like, oh, what's up? Oh, okay, it's like that. So yeah,
it was almost like you ever seen like the movie Elf or movie Elf?
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
Yeah. So I mean, like this example is a little extreme. This kind of makes me sound like a fucking idiot, but almost to that extent, to the sense of like I would walk by people in the city. I still almost like will walk by people in the city in like a little neighborhood or whatever, and like nod my head or something, be like, hey, how's it going? And sometimes I get like old people. I walk by and be like, hi, how are you? And they're like, and they walk me up like they're like, oh, like that guy's talking to us. I'm like, what the fuck? But
Hey, when I say it, they think I'm plotting on them. So they're like, oh, let's go across right now. We're going. He's coming.
But see, and it's just, I think it's just that people in the city have their guard up more almost, you know? So at first glance, you're like, wow, like these people are like assholes, you know? But then like, so my point is yes, I do find that Ottawa is fairly friendly. It's just that on that friendly level, you know, like if you're just like expecting them to be like, hey, how's it going? And like talk to you, no, it's probably not happening. But like once you're like, you know, hey, this is like my friend, like, okay, everyone's pretty cool around here. It's just that I think my personal opinion is that the reason why I got that vibe at first is just that I'm used to this small town, like, hey, how are you? You know, but everyone's just so used to it and so callous. I'm not gonna say hi to every fucking person I see. Like,
dude. See, I got the type of personality when I'm in somewhere. If I'm standing alone, people will just come up. They can't help it. They'll just come up. Hey, what's up? How's it going? Like what are you standing here for, basically? But,
yeah.
Oh,
you mean like they're kind of coming to check and see what you're doing?
No, I don't know. I just
like
attract.
In a friendly way.
I attract people and they talk. They come and talk.
Yeah. So. Same with me, man. Like also too, like I used to have fucking dreadlocks, man. I had dreadlocks for 12 years, and like fucking so many times, man, I'd just be standing there. Like, say, like I'm at a bar or something like that. My buddies go to get a drink, and I'd be standing there, whatever. And chicks would come up and be like, "Oh, hey, like, can I touch your hair?" Fucking, yeah, whatever, you know. But at the same time, though, like people, sometimes I feel like people approach me with another reason just so that they can approach me. Like, oh, hey, do you have any papers? I'm like, well, you know, I have papers. You know what I mean? And then it's like I give them papers and then they stand around and talk for a bit. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Like guys and girls alike. I'm not just talking girls. But yeah, it's like I feel like they're like approached me because they're like, hey, like let's talk to this dude, you know?
Magnetic attraction.
Yeah. It's like am I an approachable dude?
You would think you 6'6", you would think people would be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm good. I don't have nothing. No papers, no nothing.
Yeah. 6'6", and I'm not a skinny dude.
Oh man. How tall are you, B Show? You look like you're about 5'9".
I'm about 5'10".
5'10".
Really? Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Okay.
You think I'm shorter?
No, I think you're taller.
You think I'm taller?
No, sorry.
I mean, it's been a minute since I've measured myself, but I'm probably 5'10", 5'11". Like,
I wouldn't say I think I wouldn't say I think you're taller. I just, in my mind, when I think about it, if someone's like, how tall is Bisha? I'd be like 6, maybe 6'1".
Yeah. I mean, I could be. Yeah, it's been a while since I,
So then, how tall is my little brother compared to you? I always say he's about the same height, 6'1".
Yeah, true, eh? Maybe
I just make heights up in my mind.
Maybe I'm about 6 foot. Maybe I'm about 6 foot.
Look down on him. You 6'1".
Yeah. But see, it's funny too, because people ask me too. I'll be like, "Oh yeah, man, some dude was asking about you the other day. I don't know his name." He's like, and I'll explain what he looks like. They'll be like, "Is he like a tall dude?" I don't know, man. Like, what's tall to you? Because like everyone's shorter than me to begin with, but at the same time, like, what's tall to you? Because like, if you're standing at 6 feet, I'm standing at 6'6", and you're asking if this guy's tall, where do we fit tall in there? You know what I mean?
He was trying to say, was he one of us? Was he one of us?
My one buddy, he's fucking he's 6'6" apparently, but he might be taller now, but he might admit it now that he's taller. But one day, it's one of my buddies, like younger brother, and he walks up to me, and I go like this, and I was like looking up, but like just like, maybe this, like 1.5, 2 inches. I'm like, his eyes are definitely fucking higher. Like his eyes are like on my forehead type shit. Dude, how fucking tall are you? He goes 6'6". I'm like, no. Like, I'm 6'6". I'm like, you're fucking, like, I'm looking up at you to make eye contact, He's like, no, I'm 6'6", man. He's like, last time I checked, I'm 6'6". I'm like, no, man, I'm fucking 6'6", man. And still to this day, I haven't seen him for a while now, but still, I'll be like, man, there's no way you're fucking 6'6", man. I'm like, I'm 6'6", like.
The measuring sticks are different.
Jones, how tall are you? Jones looks short and buff.
Yeah, I'm about. See, last time I checked, I was about 5'9". But again, I haven't measured myself in a minute.
You're about the same height. So who am I going against in the boxing match that's put on by Fortune?
Fuck, I don't know, man. Who do you want?
we can't.
Malcolm?
I can't get Malcolm. He's going through too much. So I can't go against him. So
I thought it was you. Wasn't it motive?
Say you, Fraser? Fraser want me.
Yo, Leah, there you go.
Here we go. I'm gonna get in shape. I got a month. I gotta stop smoking.
I'm gonna smoke more.
Okay. All right,
McGregor.
Yeah.
But yo, seriously, though, I'm actually trying to organize some kind. It might be hard with all this COVID shit, but I do want to try and organize some kind of fights. Because I thought about it. I'm like, man, like all these YouTubers are just like, I want to fight that guy. I want to fight that guy. I want to fight that guy. Fucking. I just see people like chirping and shit. I'm like, man, I'm gonna find, like get these rappers and then just be like, hey, you want to fucking solve it? Let's solve it. Fucking next Saturday night, fucking, 8:00, be there. Fucking everybody's doing it.
This would be a perfect time. This is a perfect time.
Everybody else
at the same time, I also I think there's somebody that I want to fucking call out. Fucking get in there. Fucking stir it up. Might force me to get into shape too.
Hey.
What's that?
Hey, well,
you can say it right now.
First, Malcolm, on the.
He knows who he is.
He can headline. Oh shit, he knows. Oh shit, I want to know. Oh shit.
Malcolm, a big boy.
Hey, we got it, bro. I'm with it. Hey, if y'all ain't know, I was in the army and I went through. I'm 30. I went through the army and all that stuff, man.
Oh,
you look 25, brother.
Yeah, I know how to fight for real. I don't want to box. I want to do UFC. We have to do UFC.
We could probably arrange that too, though.
That's what I want to do.
I'd rather watch UFC too.
Ottawa Rapstars is actually looking into finding a venue for that. I looked into some of the legal stuff on that.
Yeah.
I think I found a loophole that we can fucking make this happen. What's that?
Quebec, the loophole.
No.
Actually, so that is a thing, but the loophole is that we have to give some of the money, if not most or all of the money, to charity.
To charity, yeah. I fucking figured, yep.
To have a
it's not
backyard
like
type of event.
No, yeah.
it'd be like in an actual like cage or like in a fucking like boxing ring or some shit.
Oh yeah, we're gonna film it and everything.
Like I said, Ottawa Raptors looking into a venue. They already they sound like they have it figured out. I shouldn't speak on their behalf, but I'm gonna get in touch with them again. Us and them have a bunch of stuff going on right now that we've been talking about. So I'll just have to like keep touching back on everything.
Yeah, that'd be sick though.
Hey, they gonna hit you with the we're kind of in a different energy. It's 2021. I'm focusing my energy in a different.
Just calling it now.
All that New Year bullshit.
Out of our rap stars, man.
Yeah.
Nah. Hey, I want to do it. So even if they don't do it, we can figure out a way to set it up. Like it would draw so much attention to our music and everything.
Well, that's just it too. Is it's like because like people like beefing or something, be like, you know what? All right, let's do it. Fucking in 6 months you guys are fighting, and then let them train for 6 months. But also at the same time, they could put out like beef tracks and shit, you know, like diss tracks and stuff, all the way to like building up to it, you know. And
then entertainment in between.
Bro, that's a fact.
Isn't that how like Kimbo blew up back in the day, just doing fucking backyard boxing fights?
Yeah.
If you can do it, right?
Yeah, that was real.
Start a YouTube. Start a YouTube with those.
Yeah, just fucking backyard boxing. That's all you need.
I'm just saying,
like
I was an animal. A camera in the backyard.
Yeah, I don't know. I think well, we'd have to ask our legal team about that.
Fuck it. We put it on OnlyFans. What's up?
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We should start an OnlyFans, but
for that specific event.
Should we get Motive to go up against top fives fucking shooters?
Oh shit! Nah.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh wait. I was wanting to talk about Toronto. Oh shit! I've been doing my research.
Oh yeah, that's right, Toronto. Yeah.
All right. So my first question: do y'all think that Ottawa is trying to keep up with Toronto?
In what way? Like musically or like
gangsterism, musically, like.
I would probably say a little bit.
I don't know. Like Toronto's on its own wave. They got their own like culture out there. Like,
yeah,
Ottawa's not really trying to do that. I don't think. I mean, maybe, but.
Toronto likes to talk with like fake accents a lot, and
yeah, exactly.
They're like that.
I see some artists doing that a bit here, but not overly.
What's that?
Well, there's like there's so many memes about it. I say fam a lot.
Accents is crazy, bro. That's the craziest.
Yeah. You must love it. You must love it too.
But it's because they're all Mexican, or it's because they're all Jamaican, or not all Jamaican, but I mean because it's all Jamaican influence.
Yeah. Fuck with Toronto, man. If I go, don't smoke me, dandada.
No, yeah, and okay. So the one thing I have to say about your question though is that, or like my answer to the question is, I don't feel like Ottawa is trying to like copy them in any way. Like,
no, they're definitely trying to get their own vibe out.
But like, yeah. So the thing is, I feel like Ottawa stands apart from Toronto in that sense. And I think we might have discussed this before. Maybe it was it fucking New Year's maybe?
Yeah. On your live. Yeah, that's it.
I was drunk. Something just clicked in my head, but yeah, no. So
you like,
yeah, I just think like I think that we definitely have a bit of competition. Like we kind of compete with Toronto, or like we try and get up there the same as them. Like we're trying to get to the same level, but. As for like that type of shit, I don't think Ottawa has the same level of fucking like crime type shit or gangster shit as Toronto does. Like Toronto has way more of that shit.
Unless you're talking government, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
I like you, James. I like you.
But I do feel like that we try to keep up with them musically in the sense of like, you know, we're trying to get
I
on
kind
their
of feel
level.
like the market's kind of open too for someone to kind of take over.
And that's the thing too, is I feel like we could actually do that, and I feel like we could actually, again, this is clicking in my brain. I feel like we could maybe even take that spot because of how much fucking gangster shit's going on there, in the sense of like, and the other thing too is it's not just a whole bunch of fucking like violence and like crime and shit. It's actually like a bunch of violence and crime in the hip hop community. It's not just fucking people in Toronto being like that. It's
yeah. That's
rappers and shit.
I'm just talking about the rappers and just the overall.
Yeah, well, yeah, and that's, I just mean like, as for like the percentage, say like per capita in the rap game, like it seems like there's a lot, like it's a higher per capita percentage or whatever of like illegal activity type shit.
So yeah, I just asked that question because I already told you the other day how I felt. Like, you all have your different wave. Like, it's like your actual rap. It's a lot of actual rappers as far as bars and things of that sort. It's like, but it's a little bit too nice to be able to take Toronto's spot.
Too nice in what sense?
And in the sense of like, people here in America, they're in love with the devil. You know, they love fuckery, they love evil, they love this shit. So
I feel you mean like too nice in the sense of like too polite, like we're not saying it how it really is.
No, I mean, you're not faking it like Toronto is right now.
Oh yeah, I see.
No, Toronto's faking it, mad faking it, even though it's people dying. Rest in peace, people that die and stuff. But I'm saying, like, as far as their top 3 rappers right now from Toronto are dissing dead people. It's like, what is going on? Like, that's what they want to promote. So I don't know. I feel it's a way, like you said, let them kill each other off, and then we'll still be standing right here. So I feel what you said like that.
Yeah, and the other thing too, man, is like, I don't know. I understand that like that's like kind of where rap comes from, is the streets and all this gangster shit. And a lot of the people that do fucking end up like, look at Young Jeezy. Like, Young Jeezy said he made $1 million before he was ever a fucking rapper. He was like, he said he had contests to see how high you could.
Wait a minute. Rap didn't come from that. It came from, we were teaching, it was knowledge. It was a lot of, they made it into that bullshit, but we were, you know, yeah.
Oh no, sorry, I don't mean that rap came from that. I just mean that a lot of these people that jump off are coming from that, you know, like who did I just say?
Young Jeezy.
Young Jeezy, like, yeah, Young Jeezy came, and he's just one example, but he was a fucking man. He would go into the club, and he would drop fucking like 10, 15, 20 grand a night, like whatever, like, and he was just selling drugs. He wasn't fucking rapping yet, right? So he'd be in there doing his thing, whatever, and he'd say, man, he goes, man, he's like, I go in there, I drop $10,000-$15,000. No one bats a fucking lash. This guy, fucking whoever, you know, like this next rapper or whoever comes in, the guy spends $3,000 or $4,000. Fucking everybody's all over, and he's like, what the fuck's going on? So then he fucking ended up going out and like fucking he became a rapper. And but my point is that a lot of these rappers do come like, all I'm saying is that I understand that, yeah, there is going to be some of this involved. Like, look at King Von. King Von literally fucking not long ago brought chains and guns and chains and guns and money back to Chicago to fucking feed the hood and shit, right? So, I mean, like, I get it that like that's where like a lot of this shit comes from, and like blah 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 and like whatever. Or a lot where some of these people come from is from
they
these,
all
these
fucking
places.
hypocrites.
But my point is that it's just that I don't I'm not a big fan. Like it's hard to say because I hear certain things in songs. I'm like, yeah, like I like that tune. But at the same time, I hate that we're we're perpetuating it with this hip hop shit. Everyone wants to sell drugs. Everyone wants to have a gun. Everyone wants to like shoot each other and fucking don't come here. And then everyone wants to stand up for themselves so much. Like you gotta stand up for yourself, but don't do it over stupid shit just because you're blue and I'm red and fucking we see each other in this territory and shit. Like whatever. I just think that it's so fucking like there's so much of it, and I think that we need to try and weed it out of the rap game.
And how could we do that when the labels, like right now, when the labels are looking at Toronto right now, because academics and Top 5 and all of them been going live. Oh, I saw you in there, Styles. I saw you in one of his lives. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I saw a comment. I was like, Styles. I commented. He saw me. I'm like, oh shit.
Start a whole convo and then get in the fucking live.
Oh man,
I forgot about that.
Jokes. I haven't seen that yet.
Like they the labels, they're not looking for the actual good rappers or they're looking for the most controversial. They're looking so
marketable.
Yeah, it's hard to like be a good rapper when you like all I gotta do is do all this bullshit. It's like
how you said it yourself, man. How'd you say it? You said fucking we like the devil or whatever, right? Like we want to hear that shit. And like I said, man, I hear shit like what's his name? YNW Melly, Murder on My Mind. I fucking love that tune. That song's so sick. But that song is legit about him fucking killing his fucking homie.
Allegedly.
No, that happened. That song was written before.
No, he ain't. He's not allegedly.
He was written that before.
No. So I thought that before. I always said that. But I watched the thing. I think it was either Trap Lord Ross or Trap Geek. He said that he got out on bail. He got out on bail and fucking wrote that song or released that song or something. And that it actually came out after.
But he wrote it in jail.
I could be wrong, but
man, no,
he was in jail. He wrote it.
He was in jail on another charge. He wasn't in jail for the killing when he wrote that.
Yeah, it was like way before.
That was way before that.
Okay, that makes sense because the guy said whoever it was said he got out of jail and recorded that song. So I thought he got out of jail for the murders.
Yeah,
but there's a thing though. I think there's about one of his music videos. He has both of them in it.
Oh, that's
and then they released the video like probably either around or before or after when that actually would have took place too.
Oh my god,
which is crazy.
That's crazy.
I think the song is Butter. I think the song is Butter Pecan is the song.
But my point is that I do, you know what I mean? Like I get it. I feed off I get the fucking I like to hear them talking about flocking birdies, and I like to hear them talking about fucking. Actually, you know what? There's a song, "Fuck What Happens Tonight" by French Montana. It's got like fucking Snoop Dogg. There's a bunch of people in it, but at the end, Scarface has a verse. He's like, "The smell of blood in the bathroom. A body laid out stiff, full of stab wounds. I told them I was coming back. It was eye for an eye. It was life for a life. Body for a price." Oh man, it just goes on and on. He's like, "I want to smell his last breath took. I want to look him in the eye so he knows how death looks." Just like I hear that, I'm like, oh yeah, like this is the fucking best verse of the fucking song. Like, oh yeah, like I love all that shit too. But at the same time, like I think what it is that like I go to bed like thinking of that as like a fucking like make believe like thing. You know what I mean? Like I go to bed thinking like knowing that that's not like how to be, right? but a lot of people are like,
honestly, that's the
I'm
thing. I
doing
do
that.
like all that hard shit.
They listening to it while they riding to see.
So
That's another thing.
the thing is
drive something to it.
I can see though, you know, like I like it and shit. I just hate to perpetuate it. But like you said, man, that's what the fucking, not only is that what the record labels are looking for, but that's what the people are looking for. So that's why the record labels are looking for it.
Yeah.
It's a fact. So as long as they keep pushing it out, like they'll keep catching it. The people still it's back and forth.
Yeah.
See,
and
me,
they want that.
I'm gonna make a confession. I listen to I'm a rapper. If Jones and Frazier. I'm a rap. I rap. I make music, produce and stuff. And I just released the album. Yesterday, or it's today, Friday.
I saw that.
The Attention Verse Love, man. Everybody check that out.
Sure, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Personally, I don't listen to hip hop for real. Like I don't.
Oh no, what do you listen to? Wait, 1 sec. 2 questions. This is 2 questions. One is, what's your favorite song from the album?
Oh, my favorite song is "Made a Way" because we gonna make a way no matter what. We'll make a way.
Hey.
Made a Way?
Yep. That's a fact.
Okay, and then next question was oh shit, now I forgot my next question. I started
2 questions.
What I said. You said what I listen to.
Oh yeah, what do you listen to? Yeah.
Okay, so all right. I listen to like R&B, like not new R&B, like 90s R&B.
You fuck with her?
Yeah, I fuck with her. I fuck with her. I listen to like Nickelback, Rascal Flats, and stuff like that. Like shit.
Nice, okay.
Like My Chemical Romance, all these I listen to like different genres. I don't fill my head with bullshit. I have guns every day. I got guns, everything. I don't want to be riding around thinking about listening to I'm killing this person and then I got a gun on me and I got that in my head. Like, all right, next person say something to me, I'm popping them motherfuckers. So it's like I try to keep my ears from that bullshit. You know?
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a break or like you get that vacation from reality.
I'm telling you, it's a break, bro. I love Drake though. I love like the R&B, like the melodic type rap, and I love that. I love all that shit. I love
you
it.
Like Tory Lanez?
You were talking about.
I love Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
You were talking about My Chemical Romance. You fuck with like Party at the Disco or Panic at the Disco and shit like that?
Yeah, Panic at the Disco.
Yo, man.
Rise Again.
That's my era. That's my era. I was like.
Yeah, he's 30.
I was like 16, 17.
Yeah.
That time, 2007.
I used to be right into fucking punk rock. Well, I still listen to punk rock and shit. But I used to be like more...
live.
See, I can't get into the deep too much rock. AC/DC, that's real rock. Like, I love the like alternative, like the Rockstar, and like the Rockstar is my favorite song, bro. By Nickelback. Oh my god.
So many Rockstar songs.
I was thinking the baby.
No, hell no. Hey, I wanna be a rock star. Hey, that's my favorite song, bro. I just love being a rock star for real.
That's great.
Yeah. I haven't told nobody that, so that was kind of a real vulnerable moment right there.
Hey man, since we're all being honest, man, just
2021, baby, let it out.
Just to make you feel comfortable, man. Not only did I used to listen to Hanson, but I went to one of their concerts.
Oh, hell yeah!
That's some real shit.
Yeah.
I went to Wonderland to fucking see them. Actually, we were at Wonderland and they just happened to be there, so I got to see them.
Even better.
Fucking right, coincidences aren't real.
Oh, Gym Class Heroes. I forgot Gym Class Heroes.
Oh, I like that.
My favorite group ever in the world. Like, hey.
Yo, cheers.
Cheers. Hey, I got me Jose.
Nice.
Bring her back.
Cheers, my G.
There you go.
You know how
I'll
people
take
get,
hair off your chest.
You know how people get drunk and want to fight? All right,
Yeah.
Fraser. I'm gonna whoop your ass, Fraser.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh like 140.
I'm like 240.
I was gonna say, shit, you weigh 240, man. I didn't think that much. I figured you had him in
I don't
weight.
want to be.
He ain't no
Not my
240.
choice.
Stand up and scoot back. Stand up and scoot back. He's not 240. He looks smaller than. Nah, he ain't 240.
Oh, he's got one. Yeah, he's got a barrel.
Fuck it.
It's barrel season.
B show is me versus you, buddy. He's too big for me. Paul.
Yo, I have like fucking. I got like almost 90 pounds on Fraser.
What?
You really?
But you.
I said I have almost 90 pounds.
6'6", so that's
Yeah,
different.
true.
Fraser.
Yeah, but what are you? You're like 6'3"?
Oh shit. Damn, you big.
Yeah,
shit. Hey, y'all tall. Y'all some giants.
We drink milk, bro.
It's the water, man. It's the Boncher water, man.
You gotta drink a bag of milk, you know? Oh, wait, you guys don't have bags down there. You guys don't have bags, eh?
Bags of milk?
No, they don't even know what that is.
You don't got that, eh?
Nah.
You want to see one? You want to see one? Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the milk.
You have a milk jug too?
Get him some milk.
I got a.
Oh, here, one sec. I have an important text
I
message.
got a carton of milk.
Yo, you ready for this?
What's up? Where we go?
You ready?
All right.
Got your glasses on? Look at that.
Why? Why is like that? How you gonna close
That's how
it?
it gets in there. You don't know.
Why
You don't know. How do you get it in there? Nobody knows.
How the fuck? And wait a minute. Is it like a? I opened it once and I'm done with it. Like
Yeah, you gotta drink it, bruh.
No, you can't. What you sealing it up? What y'all doing? Putting it in another container?
Yeah.
Well, drink it.
Oh, y'all don't, hold on. Let me get a milk container. Hold on.
Yo, what'd you show him? Let me show what'd you show him? Sorry, I missed
The
it.
bag. I showed him the
Just a
bag.
bag of milk.
You show him the jug too, though?
Oh, right. Yeah, right. Jug.
That's what he's talking about. Like, how the fuck do you
Sorry,
get it?
sorry, man. I got a text. Yeah, there you go. I got a text. It was about
This. It goes.
my son and shit, so I wanted to answer it. That was good.
What do you got? What
Y'all
is
have
that?
containers like this?
Yo, you get those here too, yeah.
You at the fucking corner store like a bitch.
Yo, you ever seen? Yo, does anybody have a carton
Yo,
of milk?
look it comes with this though.
You ever seen like a carton of
So
milk?
what is that like? The welfare, like a cheap version or something?
No, dude.
What?
That's like
This is the good shit.
the only way.
Yeah, that's the way.
Good shit.
It's magic. It's like expensive to get the bag in there, so it's like it's better
Yo,
shit. Yeah,
pick me.
See, this shit's like
Pick me.
this is the poor shit.
I'm
I'm broke.
Yo,
I had to get
Do
it.
you guys have
I'm listening.
you guys have like the normal milk cartons that would have like missing child on them, you know, like they're like a square like box?
Nah, they
Yeah,
have them, but we don't really use them no more. We just use what I just showed you, either that or the bigger ones.
True. But there's three in a
okay.
bigger bag.
So we have all three. We have the
Oh, yeah.
bags. We have like the square like cardboard
Missing
like
child
carton
still be
things,
there?
and we have the plastic ones. What's
They
that?
still have the missing child, the missing children on there?
I don't.
No, we don't have any missing children anymore.
Ain't nobody gonna
We
ever
solved
find
that
them.
problem.
God damn.
Yeah. The kids just don't go missing around here anymore.
Oh shit.
We're too
Yeah, we get
nice.
texts at like fucking 12 o'clock telling us like find these children.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yo, I didn't get that on my old phone. I just want to say one thing right now.
It's a good
This
thing.
fucking phone right here, it's the Galaxy S6. So I thought of this earlier. Man, this thing, whenever I had it, would never get those fucking alerts. So people would be like, man, you get that fucking alert. I'm like, I didn't get the alert. It doesn't come on my phone for some reason. I got this new phone. I get the alerts now. I get them like 6 or 7 times now. But the other thing is I was looking at pictures that I have on this phone. This camera was so ahead of its time. Like the camera I have now is supposed to be like one of the best cameras, like 24 megapixels or some shit, which is like crazy.
Yeah,
the thing's got 3 cameras on it. This here is fucking they're on like the Galaxy 10 or 20 or some shit now. It jumped from 10 to 20. But point is this is the 6, and it takes better pictures than my fucking whatever the fuck I got here.
Damn,
actually
Crazy.
Rant over.
you need to get your iPhone.
Crazy.
I've been saying that for
No,
years.
I don't. I fucking hate iPhones.
Why?
You know what? Okay, but here's the thing. Okay? There's so many things. Like, I could write a fucking list of fucking Santa Claus about fucking iPhone problems. But one of the biggest things was that whenever you took a picture, it always looked like it was in a smoky room. It was always like really blue and shit like that. Like, it was like foggy, you know? I mean, their cameras have changed a lot. But like I said, man, I had this thing. So I'm in like a Galaxy S6. I'm taking pictures. People are like, oh, who the fuck took that picture? Oh, that's crazy. I'm like, I took it with my phone. But they're sitting there with like like iPhone 9s and shit, and like iPhone 10s, and I'm like, man, this thing takes way better pictures. But then Jonesy got the 11, and it takes good pictures now.
Yeah.
But the other thing is like, when I made my decision on fucking Android over Apple is because back then you couldn't fucking like, if my Android phone, the battery fucked up in it, I go to the store, say battery fucked up, give me a new battery, here's your $50, thanks, see you later. I put the battery in, I go home, right? Apple, you couldn't open it yourself back in the day, like back with the old iPhones, like the 3s and shit, you couldn't.
Now.
You can't.
So then you'd go to the store and you go, here, Apple, I have no other choice than to let you fucking fix this for me. And they go, well, by the way, it costs fucking $150. Well, I'm like, well, with the Android phone, I just go to the store, buy the battery for $50, and I go home, put it in myself. All the fucking apps for Android, like I said,
I got a rebuttal. You can't just talk about iPhone and not let me defend it. So, okay, so now what we have is Apple Care. So the moment my phone start acting up, I make a call like, hey, or I just do it on the app like, hey, appointment.
Do you work for Apple?
He's sponsored.
Shout out Apple. 11.5 coming out next week. Album promoted by Apple, brought to you by Apple Music.
Holy shit.
But nah, bro, Apple Care is easy, bro. They fixed my phone the same day, bro. I don't know. I love Apple now. I would never go to Android again.
No. But my point is that fucking, and whenever I say this too, I'm also saying this when this phone here, the 6, actually looks like an iPhone. Like, here, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pull it out. Like, even too, like, look at that. Like, it's even like a glass.
Yeah, square.
And then like
Galaxy. Okay.
And yeah, it's like square. So, and you can't take this one apart. So the thing is originally when I made this decision, it was fucking
for the battery.
Android, because I could open it up and take it. No, not even just the battery, just anything. If I wanted to expand the memory on it, I could open it up, put another chip in it. The iPhone, you have to buy the one that has enough memory for you to use, right? You can't just expand it. So you couldn't open up the back to expand it.
No, you can't.
You couldn't open up the back to just put a battery in it. You had to go to them. You're at their mercy, right? Like they had you by the balls, right? Whatever they wanted, you had right?
They still have us by the balls. You're right.
Yeah.
So now, like I said, I like now we fast forward fucking 10 whatever fucking years, and both phones that I have right now, you can't open up and do anything yourself. So it kind of contradicts my fucking previous assessment. But the other thing is the fucking the apps before, Android, all the apps were fucking free, and Apple were fucking pretty much all like you could get the free version of the app, but it was like ads and like whatever, and they tried to sell you the fucking. They made it so you wanted to pay for the app, right? So
Yeah.
So like I said, when I made this decision, I was like, those are some of the reasons. Another reason too was it was very proprietary. Like, if I wanted to get a fucking charger, I had to go get like the Apple charger. I couldn't just buy like a random charger. Fucking, like just a bunch of shit like that. Like it was like, oh, you had to get like the Apple fucking one, you know, like you had to get that thing. So I felt like I was just like, they were very proprietary. So that's why I made the decision originally. And then, like I said, whenever I noticed this phone took better pictures than the iPhone at the time. And the iPhone at the time, they were like, oh, this is supposed to like be like video or movie quality, right? And so I was like, cool, my phone's better than the fucking iPhone. But now I'm seeing that the iPhone is good, but I honestly hate the iPhone fucking keyboard.
Damn, it's a little smaller, yeah. So do y'all think
what makes you hate it?
I got big fingers, man. And the other thing too is like little things like this is where like the autocorrect thing, like it'll show up at the top and like
I don't like that. I don't like that.
I forget now. I'd have to do it on the iPhone to remember exactly, but it's like with Android, if you click on the word, it'll just stay as the word that you typed, right?
Yeah.
Whereas with the Apple, it's the opposite, I think.
It automatically changes, and then you gotta click it. Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah. So yeah, certain little things like that, I was just like, I'm not having it. I don't like it. So I just made that decision right from the start and was like, no, I'm not doing it. But I do realize they're amazing. And same with laptops. I have a MacBook right now, and it's actually difficult for me to transfer files with my Android phone.
So an AirDrop, man, that shit saved my life so many times.
Well, see, then what I'm saying is I do see that having like a bunch of fucking Apple products does help, and like
work seamlessly.
Even I was at Bezos one day. I was at No, I was just saying that all the if you have all the Apple products, it makes your life convenient. Like I was at Bezos one day, and his girlfriend was talking about leaving the phone in with the baby, and like she's like, "Fuck, I don't want to go in there to get the phone," and like
she's already texting.
But the phone's in there, right? And then I was like, "Fuck, well, you know, you're gonna miss all your like texts and phone calls and stuff, right?" And she's like, "Oh, I just use my iPad." I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, it's connected to my iPad. I can take phone calls and text messages." So my point is I can see that iPhones and like Apple and all this shit is better. It's just so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Hey, well, my cousin said.
That's why I only have a phone. I don't have anything else Apple.
Yeah. My cousin said one time is that an iPhone is a coffee maker, but an Android, just wait. So an iPhone is a coffee maker, but an Android is a box that has all the tools to make a coffee maker. You know what I mean? So like an iPhone is like the product, right? But an app or an Android can do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like more freedom. I think.
It's like Microsoft on a PC almost, you know?
Yeah.
Compared to Apple Mac.
Yeah.
Because whatever, like,
do y'all feel
you can build that? What you get with you can build a PC, right?
Yeah.
You can't really build a Mac. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's why.
One more real quick thing that I have to say though is I just saw a fucking meme the other day that it was a meme that you had to scroll to the next picture, to the next picture, to the next picture. It was all connected, and so the first one was like Nokia, and it showed like 1991 cell phone, and then like to like 2002 or some shit, right? And then it's like this company, whatever, and it shows Apple. and it shows right from like 1 to fucking whatever, right? But if you look at the screen, all of the stuff was the same. Like all the like everyone, like you pull out your phone and I pull out my phone, it's the same. We might have a different background picture, but we have the same like everything, you know what I mean? And that's another reason I didn't like it. End of rant.
That's a fact. So hey, we were talking about, you said some good earlier. You was like, I was looking for that's a fact. I was looking for a phone without that I could take the battery out. So do y'all think that the government was in on everybody having to keep your battery locked in?
That is not a far-fetched idea.
Man?
Not a far-fetched idea.
Yeah, that's another conversation.
Man.
Holy shit, man.
I don't think the government, I think it's more like
now.
They probably just like realize how much more money they can make
3 times
when they force you to have to go buy. It's like an economics thing all the time, right? Like if they force you to go and have to buy, like Scott said, it's all proprietary shit. Or if you can't just get into your phone by yourself, you have to take it to somewhere. Usually, like actual Apple.
See, I think about it like this. Think about I'm running from the police. Boom. I toss my phone. Boom. I get away. But then now the phone's been dead, but it's still on. If the battery is stuck in it, they have access to control it.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing. Any cop can get into anybody's phone, even with a password.
Bro, so
yeah.
I don't know.
Remember that too.
Tracking. You can take your battery out and you get off grid basically. And now you're always on grid.
Yeah.
Apple, you can barely turn these off. If you turn it off and touch one thing, it's right back on. Like, I don't like that.
That's why
you know what? The one little thing that kind of helps fucking, or that like, you know, kind of helps like support that fact or whatever, is that what I was just saying was that before I liked Androids because you could take them apart, but both the Android phones that I have right now, this one and the one I'm using right now, right here, you cannot take apart. So they slowly stopped letting you be able to take them apart, right? So, but remember the iPhone 4, you could take the iPhone 4 apart, but before and after, nothing.
Hold on, let me
because the iPhone 4 you could get. I remember I had an iPhone one time. It was an iPhone 4 because it was cheap and convenient, but I bought a fucking cool glass back for it. It was Transformers. Doesn't matter, but and it was clear, so you could see all like the inner workings of the phone and shit. It was cool, but anyways, it came with a little fucking screwdriver, right? And you could like unscrew the fucking things and like pull it apart. That was the only one that you could pull apart, and the fucking like just an at-home like thing. But the other thing is my buddy told me that fucking screwdriver from Apple, you could buy it, but it was like $210 or something, right? So it's again, like the proprietary shit, right? Yeah, and it was a weird fucking like hex thing. The other thing is real quick too, is that the just talking about the proprietary shit and the like you have to, like, you're at their mercy, right? So there was my buddy knows a guy who has like a fucking computer shop, like fix it like screens and shit like that, you know, and phones and stuff, and he bought a machine. They have a machine for the fucking iPhones to take them apart, and it's some kind of like, you put it in, it's like a vacuum, or like I'm not a fucking scientist, but it's some fucking thing, and like heats them up, and it's like a vacuum, I don't know, whatever, but it pulls them apart. It somehow makes it easier or whatever, right? But point is you have to buy the fucking machine, and the machine is like fucking $10,000 or some shit, right? So even then, if you're trying to be a guy to fucking fix these fucking phones, you can't just buy a screwdriver. You now have to buy this fucking machine. So it's not just for the customer has to now go to Apple and do this. It's even the guy who's trying to fucking make a living fixing these phones and shit has to go to Apple and buy this fucking expensive thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're getting it no matter what.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hey, so do y'all think that Apple and Google are beefing right now?
I hear
I
something
think
going
they
on
should be
between.
beefing.
There's something going
Was it
on.
on Samsung? I thought they were beefing with Samsung.
Samsung.
Are they?
Somebody owned
Yeah,
that.
because of the
one
the
of them.
processor and
Yeah.
shit.
I forgot who bought them.
Or was it the camera maybe? Or was it the processors?
What?
Um,
I can't remember.
Was it?
I can't remember what it was.
can't remember.
The i6 chip.
Who y'all like better, Google or? Never mind. They're not really in the same.
Like
ballpark.
Safari?
Yeah, there is no other option.
They're not in the same.
Yeah,
ballpark.
it's
Never
Google,
mind.
buddy.
Google owns the world.
I want them Google glasses.
Who did y'all hear about?
Dang, boys.
Who's the guy that became the richest man in the world? What is he on?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't he shrug it off and said back to work?
Back to work.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's the Emmett Smith attitude, man.
Yeah.
It's like, what would
That's
you
it.
do with all that money? Why wouldn't you?
I regret not investing
Gotta
too.
go to Mars with it.
Yo,
Yeah, he's
There's
doing
a
crazy
fucking-
things with it.
He's a different breed.
there's a site called Spend Bill Gates Money or something like that. And you can go there and whenever I first saw a video about this, I thought they were saying you could buy all this stuff with his money and have it for yourself. But what it is it's showing you how much, it's giving you an idea how much money these people have.
Actually have.
So it's so it's spend Bill Gates money. So they have all kinds of shit on there. You can buy yachts, you can buy fucking $1 million condos, mansions, you can buy Ferraris, fucking Lambos, fucking all that shit, And
I think I know what you're getting at.
it showed a guy go on there and he sits there and he fucking buys 10 Lambos, he buys 10 Ferraris, he buys 2 of these fucking multi-million-dollar yachts, fucking buys these mansions and shit and all this stuff, and he still hasn't spent half of the dude's fucking money. And I'm just holy fuck, man, he's just there just spent buying all this shit or buying all this shit. But my point is, it just shows how much fucking money these people have. Or
And you can't even spend it.
saw a video of a guy, and he's trying to show you how much the difference between a million and $1 billion is. And what he says is, he goes, I could give you, I may have the numbers wrong, but it's something like $537 a day for 6 months or something like that, and you'd have $1 million. If I gave you $537 a day for wait, what the fuck did I just say? Yeah, for 50 years or something like that, you'd have $1 million. It's either 50 or 500, but either way, yeah. So it was but point is it's insane. It's not like I said, it's 6 months for $537 a day or some shit like that. But then to make $1 million, but then to make $1 billion, it's years and years and years. You know what I mean?
Another way
It's
to think about it in seconds. So if you can for 11 or 1 million seconds, if you were just count 1 million seconds, it would take you about
10 days.
Yeah, 11, 10 days or something like that. But if
that's another example Buddy gives.
If you counted to 1 billion in seconds, it would take you 30 some years. I think it's 33 years or something.
That was another example he said too. And that's fucking crazy, man. It's just, and like I said, it's just to try and put that into perspective.
And that's just 1 billion. He's got they got 190 billion.
And that's insane.
Yeah, is that what it was?
That's
So
what
my thing
Elon,
is, do y'all see,
just under that, I think, like 180.
I thought Bill Gates had 247, but
do y'all see in y'all future, do y'all see see yourself ever touching 1 million?
yep.
Fucking hope so.
Yeah,
I think I've spent $1 million already.
Oh, easy.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
Easy.
Oh yeah.
I'm
That's
getting a
a fact.
Bugatti, baby.
Is that count?
I'm gonna get a custom made Tesla. I'm gonna have him make it for me.
A
I
Tesla?
want the Tesla truck, baby.
Bruh. If you had $1 million, you gotta come buy a fucking Subaru or two from me. God damn it.
yeah.
I'll buy a couple. I'll buy.
You can't have this long a conversation with me or kind of part of with me
Hey,
and not buy a car.
if I got $1 million,
If
you
you
got $1
got
million,
it.
bro. If I got $1 million, you got it too.
Time
right?
and money.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Just saying.
So what's next for the 4G brand? Oh yeah, let me ask y'all. What did y'all think about like when everybody was saying like, oh, 5G cause corona? Did y'all kind of want to latch on to that? Like, we cause corona.
As a marketing thing.
It could be a market.
Yeah, so we probably
back in the start.
should have for a little bit of clout or
That would be funny. But, yeah, man. Do y'all think 5G is actually the worst thing for our society?
No, I can't wait.
I don't know enough about it, so.
But
Super duper fast internet speeds, bro.
Yeah.
So the thing is it's already it already is like signifies something else. So if we switch it to 5G, then it doesn't mean anything to us.
So let me ask y'all this. All right, if y'all don't know, y'all ever watch my Maniac show? I'm a conspiracy theorist. All right. If
no way, not you.
Oh my God, man! I do
like 2 seconds in of talking to you. I think I knew that.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. All right, look, I feel like the fact that 5G started in that place, Wuhan, and traveled so fast. We have a long 2021.
Yeah.
I feel like, hey, 2021 is about to be crazy, but let's keep rocking. We're gonna.
You think it's gonna be worse?
Yeah, there's gonna be some economic woes in the near future.
Yeah, America is going crazy right now.
Yeah.
I'm buying a bigger gun.
Okay, give me your other one then. I'll take that one. You get a bigger gun.
I need a side piece, man.
Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks. leave me lacking.
You gotta have a side piece.
All right, I'll find somebody else then. Okay.
All right, I said all that to tell y'all the zombie apocalypse is coming. Yeah, be ready.
Yeah.
Getting that vaccine.
Well, fuck, we already got the virus going around.
The virus,
people are going crazy.
The vaccine, once they start giving out the vaccine, y'all, let's get ready. Let's go to the country and link up. All right.
Yeah, for real.
All right, man. Well, I don't know what to say. Fuck.
Isn't that how that? What's the movie with Will Smith there?
Oh, don't even get me.
I Am Legend.
That's the one. That's right. Yeah. So that apparently was like how that zombie apocalypse started is from a vaccine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's a scary movie. I remember the dogs. Yeah, and they couldn't. The shadow or the light. One of them. They couldn't.
It was the light.
Oh yeah.
The dogs couldn't cross. Yeah, they couldn't go in the light. Yeah.
Oh, we gotta remember that because
and the zombies.
Kind of weird.
All I'm gonna say is 28 days later, boys.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a good one.
That's a crazy movie.
That's the one where the zombies are like actually crazy fast and like will fuck you up.
What about I'm not even talking about movies though, boys.
No.
Resident Evil?
That's like a man-made virus.
January 23rd will be the 20th
it is a man-made
of this lockdown.
Oh yeah, of
So
course.
28 days later, we'll find out what's going down.
Yeah.
Oh shit, y'all in lockdown right now. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
you're
we're in
not.
lockdown.
Look, I'm just a floating head.
Where?
Am I?
You and Jesus.
Yeah, I see a cross.
Hey, that's an album cover. Hey, let me snipe to it, that real.
Yeah, look at your eyes. They're
That's an album.
glowing.
That's an album right there, boy. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Are you screenshotting it? Should I smile? It's sad.
Try not to move his mouth. You gotta like, yeah, look mean as fuck.
Nah, don't smile. Don't smile. All right.
Yeah. Look like you don't believe in Jesus. Look like you're lost. Yeah. Make me look like you're lost.
All right, I got it.
That was hard for me, man.
No, I gotta lie, it looks pretty decent.
Hey, that's an album. You need to post this. Like,
oh wait.
Yeah, because there's that
like, how do I fix
circle.
it?
You got circle eyes.
Did it work out that way? I was trying to. It's just my light is covering my screen.
I'm putting it in the chat right here.
Fucking right, man. I'll download that and show it to all my friends.
Who's drinking?
Who's drinking?
I got no drinks.
Don't call me that. You got one of these.
What are you drinking?
I got, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Drinking that
Do I
Bombay.
know? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know.
Y'all get it? It's in the chat. All right.
Oh, Corona too would be nice, but I'm trying to not drink beer.
No, I thought you were like sipping.
What is that? What is that? I don't
like
got that.
booze and stuff, you know.
White
Gangster
Claws.
shit. So
I'm
how
drinking
much
White
snow you
Claws,
got down in?
calorie.
How much snow you
we
got
got
down in
like
fucking Kansas?
All right. No.
Oh yeah.
It snowed last
Yo.
week, so it's
Well, you
it
get how
cleared up
many
pretty good.
CMs? How many CMs did you get?
Not sure. Probably about 3 or 4. No, not that much.
But
You know
you
what
too,
CMs
though.
are, right? You
How
know what
much down
CMs
in?
are?
Centimeters.
Okay. Because you're
How
in
much
inches
down in?
and stuff.
How much?
Yeah.
How much down in Peterborough though?
Probably 6 inches. So
That's what
I don't
she
even
said.
know how many centimeters.
You know what's fucked up? Is fucking Canada is fucking metric. Like we do the metric system, right?
Yeah, America's
Yeah.
the only one.
But we do the metric system, but we do everything like I would tell you how much I weigh in pounds. I would tell you how many feet it was. I would tell you how many inches it was. But in Canada, they made a big switch at one point to fucking the metric system. But we all still use pounds. We still use the imperial shit. Like
Y'all don't use miles per hour though, do y'all?
No.
we
No.
use kilometers. So that's the one where we do.
We have to use kilometers.
Or with
By
cement,
law.
like for cement and like foundations and shit like that, bridges and stuff like that, we use like right down to the millimeter. So we do use metric and that shit. But when it comes to like fucking like little shit, like building a house and stuff like that, it'll be all in like inches and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all
I mean,
find
it
that?
sucks.
We use acres, and then do we use yards like a lot? Do you use yards in like
Yeah.
landscaping and
We
shit?
use yards.
Yeah. Use
Yeah, I think-
yards. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny too though, because I think a lot of people say yards but mean meters. And I think a lot of people say miles and mean kilometers.
Right.
Like in Canada anyways, or at least like where we're from, like they'll be like, oh yeah, just a few miles down the road or whatever. I'm like,
Okay, so it's like kilometers per hour. So
yeah.
kilometers
Yeah.
per hour. Okay, cool.
But like back in the day it was miles, like old cars and shit will have the
MPH.
miles.
Yeah.
Well, yo, think about it. For you to go 120 miles per hour, we go 200 kilometers.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And
I
that's a
thought it was
lot.
like 160.
No?
Okay.
Is it 160? I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know, man. I think your conversion's all fucked
Oh,
up.
I might be off a couple numbers. Who cares? You know.
Yeah.
Been drinking. You know.
I've been drinking. Hey, shout
No,
out
you
Roof.
could be right. Shout out who?
Oh, we got Roofer said, "Good day, lads."
Roofer 91. Think I know who that is?
Yeah, I've been checking. Yeah.
I think it's your
I
bro.
think you might be right, Liam. Liam, you're right.
Oh, thanks, brother. I haven't checked the chat.
I went to the drawing board there.
Yeah, man, I can't wait till we can do our show, man. Do a poutine or whatever my interview's gonna
Yeah. Well,
be. The poutine.
Damn right.
it's gonna be a Putin review and the pull up all in one.
Man, I should do fucking. Should come to Peterborough, do a poutine review, man. They got a lot.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Can I sleep at your house?
Of course. I got a couch that fit you.
Do you is your name Fraser Image on
I don't talk about my government name.
No, is it on Instagram? Oh, that's your government name?
Well, we don't talk about it, right? So
What
you're
the
talking
fuck?
about it.
Your name is Image. What the fuck?
It's French. It's image.
Image. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's
Image. Oh,
literally, you hit it on the nail with that one.
Image.
I literally almost cried.
Image.
I learned that in French class.
So where you from, Image? Where you from?
Oh, you're talking to me. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Fraser. Fraser. Fraser.
I live in Peterborough. Peterborough.
Peterborough. All right.
Google that shit.
Yeah, I'm about to. Never heard of that one.
I'll give you my full address and everything. You'll see me waving.
Google Maps directions from Peterborough to Ottawa,
All right.
or vice versa.
Yeah.
She's about 3 hours down the line.
Yeah,
That's how many kilometers it is.
You're driving at like you're driving at 120 mile an hour, yeah? It's about 4 hours.
Oh, but
You just jump on the 7 and you fucking give her, bud.
Yes,
Take
Yeah,
a
but
15
it's
or no?
fucking 4 hours of a drive. It's 3 hours to Renfrew.
How far are you from Barrie?
an hour.
2.5?
You're a
Two and
fucking
a
liar
half.
then.
Holy
So-
fuck.
Then you're a liar.
You're a liar.
More two.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Two.
That's not bad.
What?
It's a straight shot. 2
It's
hours.
the-
You're an
Depends on
hour.
traffic.
2 hours
2
and 56 minutes. 2 hours and
Yeah.
56, 3 hours basically.
Traffic.
That's more
cars.
like it. Traffic my ass.
2
Go
hours,
in the middle of the night.
yeah.
Me, I guess
What, you
if
drive a
you drive,
Subaru or
if you're
something?
driving a Subi
You
or
drive a
whatever,
Civic
yeah.
or something?
Oh yeah, paddle shift, bro.
Yeah.
Which means
They got it
nothing.
no matter what. No, it does something.
But I will say, But I will say though, I went
Yeah, it
from
gives you
Ottawa
the
to Barrie.
freedom.
I went from Ottawa to Barrie. I'm pretty sure
What
it
do
took
you
me
do
4
that?
hours. You do what now?
Yeah.
Hey, speaking
You
of
do that
Ottawa,
though? You do that like often or no?
What?
Ottawa to Barrie.
No, that was like 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
5 now.
Okay. Fuck. But no, yeah, it was
do
4
y'all know
hours.
the
okay,
story?
then.
Y'all know the story of the natives
No, that's-
from Ottawa?
No.
The which?
The natives from Ottawa.
I don't know.
I'm
What do you
dead
mean?
serious. Like, it's like, okay, so the natives, the Aboriginals, like the native people of Ottawa, right?
Yeah.
They were basically kicked from Canada and they came to Kansas. That's why Kansas is called Ottawa, Kansas. It's an Ottawa, Kansas here.
Weird.
Shit. No way.
Yeah, I knew
Crazy.
about that, but I didn't know that's why.
And then the government basically paid them to go back to Canada.
How long do you think it
so
would
they're
take to
not
drive
there
from
anymore?
your house? From
19 hours. All right, I would have drove, but
You've
the
done
border
it?
closed.
You've done it?
I would have drove there. I have to fly now, but I would have drove.
I've driven to Philly in 18.
Woo, that's cool. Straight
Is that good?
Driven to Florida in 24.
The natives.
Holy shit! Really?
So wait, I have a question about the natives.
Yeah.
So the natives that moved from Ottawa to Kansas, you're saying they moved back?
Yeah, they moved back.
So none of them stayed there?
No, some people stayed. You know how once the natives get to a place, they start mingling with the people, you start mingling. But
what like tribes of natives do you have around there? Do you know?
Nah, I don't know. They don't really. It's not really a lot of necessarily. We are the natives, but we don't know we the natives, basically.
Okay. No, I was just wondering because I was gonna say if you had like Algonquins or Métis or some shit like that.
Yeah,
that's,
no, I don't. I've been looking at the names of the natives out there, but no, it's just we just know that it's Ottawa, Kansas.
Yeah, and there's Ottawa, Kansas. I didn't know that was the story, but I knew there was Ottawa, Kansas, and then there's so we're Ottawa, Ontario, and there's Ontario, California as well.
Yep. I heard of that before.
Yeah.
I think there's an Ottawa in Ohio too, possibly.
Illinois. That's Illinois.
Okay.
Illinois, yeah. But you got to think about how many people were traveling back and forth, like having
probably all of them.
It's everybody just was intermingling. People stopping and dropping off on the way. So it's like we're more connected than we think. These borders that's separating Canada from the U.S. is all bullshit. We're really called Turtle Island, and we're all one. It was Turtle Island. So we have to wake up. It's like a mental war that we're going through. It's a mental war, y'all. Like we got to wake up. But
you know what's funny is like there's a spot where I'm from, the town I live in, called Tagger Island, and like where like the street that I live on is like the last street before you get to like Tagger Island.
Damn, that's tight.
The tigers there.
See.
Tigers, no. It's just the Tiger King, baby.
Tiger Island. Hey, that's cool. Is it like an island? I heard it's a beach out there, like closer to Toronto or something like that. It's a beach.
Wasaga
Beach, yeah.
Oh yeah, Wasaga Beach. There's you know what? The Miami Beach.
It's a real beach.
Oh yeah.
What?
How?
What's that?
So it's not cold in Toronto or over there?
Oh man, there's beaches. Yo, there's beaches everywhere, man. Like where I'm at, like where I live right now, like my house, I'm like 20 minutes from probably like 3 or 4 different beaches.
Oh yeah.
And I think of Canada like Alaska.
We get the best of all the seasons here.
Oh man, there was
we got beaches, we got mountains, we got
there was an article I saw a couple years back. It was like one of those Facebook things, and it was like the top 16 beaches that you'd never think were in Ontario. Man, it's fucked up. There's one beach that's all like a bunch of like river stones that are about this big. They're all like perfectly like polished, like soft stones, but instead of having sand, it's all these stones for like a good stretch on the beach. There's one that you have to like swim down like under a cave thing to like get in. It's like a grotto type shit.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of beaches in Ontario that like I didn't even know existed, man.
I wouldn't swim down. I'm sorry, I wouldn't take that trip.
Tobermory.
Yeah.
No?
Go to Tobermory.
Let's see. I'll be up here smoking. I'm good. I got my tablet or something, my music or something. I'm good.
Oh shit, man! That's the thing. We'll find some beaches. We'll show you some beaches. We'll take you to fucking the Eagle's Nest. God damn!
Eagle's Nest. What is that?
Yeah,
oh, man, it's a bit of a hike, but it's out in the middle of fucking buttfuck Idaho.
I can do that.
And you go up go up the side of the ski hill basically, and then it's a big lookout. You just see all the fucking the
land
forest, really.
Yeah.
You just see all the trees and shit, but it's sick.
It's really cool though.
smoke a joint up there, you know.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. I can't
sure.
wait. I can't wait.
There's a place like that in like Bancroft too. It's like an Eagle's Nest type shit too.
Which one's better?
Oh yeah, there's a place up in
one's better?
Sudbury too, nice spot.
Which one's better?
I think our like my hometown is better because you see like the land with like Bancroft. You kind of see like more of Bancroft than anything.
Also, you just
Right.
repping for your hometown right now.
Yeah.
I just begged.
Of course.
Yeah, fucking we just had another text from my dad here. He said should take him fucking ice fishing. You ever been ice fishing, man?
Hell no, I would. That'd be tight.
It's cold,
Fucking right, man.
but it's a good time.
It's
a good time.
I have a link to, or I have like a vlog up that I'll send you the link to, and it's fucking me and the lads
That's
going
from
out
the
ice
Eagles Nest
fishing.
right there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, now he doesn't even have to come
That's
now.
dope. That's dope.
It's much better in person. Picture doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, true.
It looks.
But
a
yeah,
lot
we'll
like
take
here,
maybe
to be honest.
maybe
like,
we'll take you ice fishing though.
I'll go.
That's where the real stories come out.
Oh.
Or
Can't have it
fucking
on
mudding. If it didn't happen on the podcast, it didn't happen.
Oh,
right.
yeah. I got you.
You already know.
Shit.
Let's let her fly, boys.
Oh
Let's go.
no! Hell no! I ain't going no goddamn ice fishing. Hell no! They standing on the fucking ice, beating the ice.
I drill that shit.
I'll go with you. I'm not getting on the water. Oh,
No, you're good, man. You'll be good.
oh shit!
You'll be good, man.
It's all good, yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. You're coming, bro. We're dragging you.
Have you ever seen somebody like step into step into the water, basically? Like,
Oh, yeah,
fall
man.
through
We
the
ice. How
used to do that
Man,
for fun.
take a polar dip, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
Take a
what
little
it's called.
polar
Yeah,
dip.
polar dip. The
Oh,
polar
Yo,
plunge.
man, I've heard stories of fucking vehicles fucking going through the ice and shit. Yeah,
Man,
people
that's the
losing
thing,
vehicles, people
drive
losing ice
vehicles.
shacks.
Don't blow his mind. We drive vehicles on the fucking ice. That's how fucking fucked up that is.
Oh no!
That's how cold it is, too, though.
Skidoos.
Think
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
man.
That's how cold it is.
My buddy said where he lives. So where he lives across the river on the Quebec side, and where he lives, there's a racetrack.
Yeah.
It's a drag track, like at Luskville there. But he said where he lives right on the river, and right out front of his house, the guys go out and build a fucking racetrack every year. So it's like an ice track. They go out and beat their cars on it. So he's like, man, at 2:00 in the morning, he's like, all of a sudden you'll just hear fucking 3 or 4 cars out there, just fucking beating the hell out of them. You see the lights flashing through the
that's
house and shit like that.
Holy.
That'd be a time.
Yeah, it's like
It'd be fun doing that, but it wouldn't suck living. It would suck living there though at 2 a.m. in there.
Yeah, for real.
it's I call it backwoods gangster shit.
I'm gonna need a lot of
Yeah.
backwoods for that shit.
I got a chunk full
That's
of
why you
them.
live in the backwoods so you can get away
This
with
is the
it.
backwoods shit.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
Fuck.
shit.
That's other shit. That's other shit.
God damn. I was watching a couple videos of it ain't that bad. Some of the ice looks sturdy.
What are you watching? Just random ice fishing videos?
Yeah, just some ice fishing. But this dude falls through.
Yo, if you have a computer in front of you, go to our 4G channel and there's
Plug.
Star Paul's fucking vlogs or some shit.
All right.
I look for episode 3.
Is that what it is? Number 3?
I think so. I could be wrong. 3 or 4.
Yeah. I think there's like a picture of me like this with a joint or something on the front.
I'm pretty sure that's all of them.
Bro, I didn't know y'all did this kind of shit. This shit's dope.
We just released them.
Every day, bud.
Ice fishing, like go out on the ice and willingly.
We do skate on the fucking ice too, eh?
Wait, have you never heard of ice fishing?
Nah, I never thought about it. I've never just.
Oh man, we'll go have a poutine out on the ice.
Oh shit!
Man,
There you go.
Holy shit! Mind blowing.
Yo, you know what though? My buddies though, like my buddies, I'm gonna try.
Black hole.
I'm going out in 2 weeks, and we're gonna go out ice fishing. I'm gonna try and vlog it and shit. But what we're planning to do is like literally, man, pull the fucking fish out of the ice, clean them, batter them, and fry them, fucking all right there, and eat them.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope. I don't think I've ever actually catch a fish ice fishing, but a good time.
Oh man, I saw a guy. He had a fucking. It was a 13.5 pound. Or no, it was either 13.5 or 12.5 pound pickerel. Pulled it out of the ice, Cowbogie Lake.
Holy
fish.
Man, they go crazy there. Cowbogie, holy. They love it.
Pickman, you could probably skip ahead.
I miss the derby days.
To find the ice fish and shit.
Yeah, those good old days.
Oh yeah, ice derbies or fishing derbies. Yeah, everyone gathers on the ice, drills a couple holes, pays their fucking money, and someone wins a barbecue at the end.
I remember seeing a bus parked on the fucking ice.
Man, right now they're building on the Ottawa River. They're building sorry, man, I just got totally distracted. They're building on Ottawa River, not far from here. They're building this thing. I just saw a video of it the other day. They're building the thing. The guys are out there with chainsaws, cutting out fucking huge blocks of ice and building a fucking shack out of ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not episode 3.
Google that shit right now. Pull it up. I want to see it.
There's the thumbnail should be a picture of me, kind of like I think I have a joint in my mouth.
Yeah, if it's not episode 3, it's episode.
A day in the
4.
life of ice. A day in the life of Styles the Prophet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Episode 3. I'm tripping. Y'all have 2 episode 3s.
Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry. There's the podcast episode 3, and then the day in the life episode 3.
Shit. So many episodes. So much to catch up on.
108 to be precise.
Yeah.
109, including this one.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, I forgot we were live.
Bud.
No, I'm just kidding.
Ice fishing. Oh, and that's a good video, too. We got some fish that night.
That don't even look like you. This is crazy.
I don't have a beard, probably.
Yeah.
You don't.
It's him, I swear.
Nah, that's not him. It's a doppelganger. He's a clone. This is the Styles clone.
There's 3 of us.
Holy shit. Imagine 2 Styles. Holy.
My thing is,
I honestly think so. Like I've always
over
said,
12 feet of fucking human.
I've always said that if I met myself, that I think that I would like love myself. Like I think that we would be like best friends. But I've thought about it more and more and more, and I feel like if I was in a room with myself, I feel like I can kind of control a conversation or like fucking kind of be the loudest person in the room or like whatever. And not on purpose. No. I just, but point is that I feel like if I was in the room with somebody else like that, I wouldn't like them. You know what I mean? Or I would like, I don't think I would get along with myself.
Room?
What?
So it'd be a silent room?
Well, I wouldn't be silent, no. Man, you just sounded like Murph.
Back and forth.
I just think I just don't think I'd get along with myself and be like, look at him.
Daniel.
Fucking trying to talk to all my friends and shit, you know, like.
Yeah. She can't hear you.
My thing
What?
is, why y'all choose to work? Why y'all choose to go out in the night?
Say hello.
Liam says hello, babe.
Why do we choose to do that?
Yeah, it's dark as fuck.
Oh yeah, so I got there at night, like after work and shit. They set some holes and they were fucking around during the day. But so that was just because I got there late and whatever. Usually you do it during the day. You can do it at night, set some night rigs and shit. But yeah, usually you do it during the day.
Y'all ghetto, y'all hood, y'all made Rotel. Y'all made Rotel. What the hell? Y'all made Rotel. This is Rotel y'all making? What the hell?
What? Rotel?
What?
Y'all know what Rotel is?
No.
It's like a cheese and meat hamburger cheese type of.
Oh, just like okay, so yeah.
You might be pronouncing it wrong.
No,
we call it
Rotel.
We call that Ghost Pirate stew. We just put whatever the fuck in there, heat it up, and eat it.
Well,
Go pull up a picture.
Oh, okay, all right, hold on. Let me see.
The fuck is Rotel?
Rotel.
It's actually called, the can is called Rotel. It's like tomatoes and stuff cut up with cheese and hamburger or ground beef.
Making me hungry.
Sounds pretty good.
Oh. Sorry, I was Googling a picture. What is it?
Talking about like beefaroni?
No, it's like nachos, but we call it Rotel.
You're talking about
nachos.
Like chips?
Chips. It's basically it's a dip.
Oh, it's a dip.
Yeah, but you just with
queso.
meat.
You're talking about queso?
Yeah, it's like queso dip, but we call it Rotel.
Okay.
I got you.
I see.
Just type in Rotel.
I know my sauce.
But you put a bunch of shit in. It's not just like the cheese dip. You put like meat and stuff in it.
Yeah, you put meat, you can put shrimp Rotel, you can have, I sound country. Oh my God. Yeah,
It's like that 7-layer dip shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's called Rotel, y'all. Y'all hood. I see y'all. Rotel is making Rotel. He making Rotel while ice fishing. That's some dedication.
I just call it 7-layer dip.
Fucking right, man.
You know what guac is?
Nah, what is that?
Guacamole.
Oh yeah, guac. Yeah.
Guacamole.
So we put that in with
My
like
bad.
beans and salsa.
I'm actually a chef. I actually make a mean guacamole.
Nice. Send it.
Yep. I'll be in Bakersfield or Peterborough.
Express it, man. Express it. I'll make it here in 19 hours now.
You say Bakersfield?
You did.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah.
I'll take any guac.
Oh, beaver leg.
Beaver tail.
Beaver tail.
That's the other thing. Yeah, that's the one.
Get you some Timbits too.
Beaver leg, beaver tail.
All the same thing, right?
But yeah, okay, wait. But I have some. So you guys have you guys seen the fucking? I get these notifications not notifications, like when you scroll on your Instagram and you see the sponsored ads.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck them.
I see this sponsored. Hey man, I like some of the sponsored ads.
They be listening, man. They listen.
I've thought about buying a lot of nice clothes through those sponsored ads, but
careful.
But no, okay. My point is shit. I fucking lost it. It's coming.
They sponsor ads.
Sponsored ads. Okay, yeah. So Sundance Films or whatever, like Sundance. I think it's like a
film festival.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So I believe they have like a Netflix type streaming thing, and Man, honestly, this is the best way to do this. I'm almost signed up to them because, like, literally, like, I have to sign up to them because they have, every time they advertise something, it's this fucking, it's like a 6-part series, and it's about this town somewhere in the States that had some dude that was like terrorizing the town. And I've seen like 3 or 4 like different ads, but with the same fucking show. And it's like, this dude was terrorizing the town. These people stood up against him and fucking killed him. Like something like 30 people or something, or maybe even fucking, I want to say 60, but I'm going with 30. But so like 30 people or some shit saw it happen or whatever, right? But they were all like, because everyone wanted it to happen, so they didn't say anything. They're like, fuck it, right? So it's showing the trailer for this thing, and I'm like, man, what streaming is this on? Like, I have Netflix, I have fucking Prime, fucking, I have through my Bell internet thing, I have like Crave and like a whole bunch of shit, right? So I'm like,
pay for too much.
So I'm like, what's it on? What is it on? Like, where can I find this? It's only on this Sundance fucking thing. So I'm like, man, I have to fucking get Sundance just so I can watch this thing. They do have a 7-day trial, but still, I'm like, I keep seeing it. And the reason why I don't want to get it is because the same as the iPhone thing is I have to get Sundance fucking app and I have to sign up just to watch this thing. So it makes me spitefully not want to get it. But every time I see it, I'm like, man, I want to fucking see it. Like,
they so rebellious. They got you. They saw you, looked at it twice. They like, oh, the third time we got him. Okay, it don't work. We'll get them the next time.
yeah.
They
seriously though, you. Yeah. And then they just heard me talk about it now. So like, everything I scroll through on Instagram is just gonna be that. Like,
yeah, you're fucked now.
But like I said, they do give. So actually, kind of in their defense, they do give a 7-day trial. I could download or could get that and then just like do it real quick and watch it and it's over. But I also signed on to my computer maybe, or like my TV or something. But either way, I signed on to a different device and was looking, and I'm like, hey, they're actually offering a fucking 30-day free trial. So I was like, hey, whatever, So in their defense, like I can watch the fucking show. It's just the fact that I have to download their app, sign up, and give them a fake fucking credit card number and shit. But
hey, just know when you on Instagram and you go to Facebook, they own all of these platforms. So they like, all right, we got them. Let's give them a 30-day over here. We got them. You
know what? I actually found this out not long ago. Is you know how whenever you go onto a site on your phone, you go on a website and it says you get a notification and it says, hey, fucking, I'm just gonna use us, 4gaudiopodcast.com says we're using cookies, fucking do you agree to this, right? You accept to use cookies or whatever, let them use cookies, right? Fucking, I never knew what cookies was. I remember hearing it whenever I was a kid. I'm like, fuck, the internet has cookies? Like, what? But so then I'm like, what the fuck is it? So right? I just saw this thing that showed that it was like, so cookies, what it does is you're on, you go to the Subaru site, right? You go to the Subaru site and it's like, hey, we're using cookies. Is that okay? Yeah, I accept cookies, right? Boom, right away. They now know that, like they or whatever, right? Now know that you're on the Subaru site, right?
Yeah.
You ever get an email? So you looked at some shit online or whatever on this site, maybe put it in a cart, and you get an email later. It's like, hey, you left some shit in your cart, right?
Yeah.
So that is also them collecting information. You put something in your cart. I'll put stuff in my cart and then leave it in my browser as a tab, right? Yeah. So then now I leave that and go, yeah, later on I'll order that, whatever, I'll get to it, whatever. Okay. So then later on, I'll scroll through Instagram. Say I was just looking at.
Oh, instantly they got you there.
So
Yeah.
I go to GoPro, right? I go on GoPro. I put a GoPro in my shopping cart, right? Okay, cool. Boom. So then I leave. I go to fucking Instagram. I scroll through. Boom. I get an ad for GoPro, right? That's because of the cookies, right? The cookies collected that data. But I've had things, man. I've had things email me before and it'll say, one of them said this. It said, "Don't be that guy. Don't just fucking, like basically like don't be a cock tease. Don't put stuff in your cart and not buy it,
Oh shit,
And
that's creepy.
yeah, and like so the thing is that information is collected on those cookies, right? And then that's why you see those things, right? So that's why like one day I looked up like a vacuum thing. It's like a fucking you make like fucking molds and like shatter and shit in it. But I looked it up, I Googled it, whatever, looked on their site and shit. All of a sudden, man, everywhere I looked, every ad that I saw was for those things. I'm like, how the fuck? Like, what the fuck, But my point is that's what the cookies are, right? I'm not denying that they listen to you or anything, because they definitely listen to you. But my sole point is that that's what the cookies is they're actually collecting that information and then giving it out. So then later now you're gonna get those ads, right?
I think a lot of people like think about it like they think that they're listening to me, but it's actually what you're talking about.
No. Wait a minute. I was on the phone, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with I have a printing press for shirts and stuff. Cool. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my printing press. I'm gonna have to buy another one. 5 minutes later, I'm on Instagram. 2 ads in a row were printing press setups. I'm like, they have to be listening. They have to. It's no way. Something.
Oh, for sure. So this just fucking triggers so much for me. But one thing I have to say is somebody told me the other day.
I can make you anything, bro.
What is it?
Make me this.
Your camera's off.
Right there.
Your camera's off.
Send it. Yeah, with the picture that's showing.
Oh, hold on. You might have to see.
Yeah.
I can't see.
Send me it.
Oh, okay.
That's
T.O.
I think it was.
That's tight.
I think it was you, Jonesy. But somebody was saying recently, like they haven't even like talked about something, or whatever, or haven't Googled anything about that, but it's come up on their phone. Like it's almost like they think about it and it came up or whatever.
Yeah, for me, it's like all baby stuff.
That's So somebody said that something that they had just thought about has come up, but something that proves this whole like this is 2 things. This could be either, I think that, okay, so 100% they listen to you, right? Because at some point I remember back in the day there was a fucking warning, like everyone was like, whoa, don't accept the terms and conditions for your fucking new like Android and Apple shit, because they changed it so that it says in there that they're allowed to take photos from your phone, both like your photos plus like photos, like right now, boom, take a picture. They're allowed to take videos, same thing. Your videos plus boom, just take videos whenever. Also voice recording. So they're able to take audio, video, and pictures and shit, right? But you have to allow them to do it to be able to use the fucking operating system, right?
No, you don't. All you have to do is turn on the phone, bro. They say it, but all you have to do is turn on the phone.
Oh, the phone doesn't even have to be on.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
Like, so I actually have 2 fucked up crazy stories. And so this could be, so the other thing too is I think that it goes through the internet too. So if I show up at your house and I go on your internet and earlier you Googled fucking whatever, I could get that through your internet, I think anyways, because I was at a party one time and there was a bunch of us, like there was dudes over here hanging out, and then there was like it was like a separate room, but instead of having like a door, it was like a big opening, you know what I mean? So it wasn't quite a separate room, but it was like anyways, regardless, there was like girls over there and guys over here were all talking and shit. And I was overhearing the girls' conversation. And they were talking about twins and shit, right? And they're like, wow, like I wonder how long twins have been around. Like, you know, like were there twins in Jesus' time? Like were there twins back in the day? Like whatever, right? And then I heard them talking about like these nuns that were twins and this and that and blah blah blah, right? So, anyways, now I fucking wake up the next day. And you know how like you open up your Google, like you put in the fucking go away. You put your Google, like you click on the Google like search bar, right?
Yeah.
And it'll say like you type in T or whatever, right? And it'll be like the 4G Audio Podcast or whatever, right? But I didn't type anything. I just hit the fucking search bar and it came up. Every suggestion that came up was all the things that I overheard these girls saying, like, were there twins in Jesus' time? Fucking, just all this, when were the first twins recorded? Like all this shit that they had said, right? So I'm convinced, or I'm not convinced, sorry. I'm thinking that either my phone heard them say it or my phone went through the internet because they had searched those things through their phone on the same internet that I was on.
I just gotta. What's that? When you get that feeling like that?
Like an epiphany?
Epiphany.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo.
So your phone was trying to be like your Mac. He's trying to be like, here, search this. Go say this to them. Go say this. You know, he was trying to help you spit game and you did not listen.
No, it was the next day. It was the next day that I saw
know
that.
He was doing it in time, but you didn't pull out your phone. You should pull it out.
Yeah. I didn't get the notification, man.
Hey, you missed your chance.
But you want to hear something fucked up? And you know what, man? I feel bad because I feel like we've been on here for a while and I've just literally been fucking ripping it, talking and shit. But I watched a movie one time, and so it was called American Made. I don't really like Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is the main character in it. I used to like Tom Cruise. Like there was a couple movies I liked or whatever, right? And then I just didn't care for Tom Cruise. Like no offense, it's just I didn't really care for him. I just whatever, right? And then so I'm scrolling through Netflix one day. I'm like, what am I watching? This movie has fucking Tom Cruise. I don't care. And as I went to scroll away, it started playing the trailer, and it was his wife looking for a place to put money. And I'm like, wait, this looks like Blow, like where they're just like, where do we put the money, you know? I'm like, I want to watch this movie, you know? So I ended up watching it. Side note, when that movie ended, I literally wanted to start it over again. It was that fucking good. But, so I watched this movie, right?
Is it American Made you're talking about?
Yeah, American Made, yeah. So now I'm actually.
I don't think I've seen that one.
No, so he's a fucking pilot, and he ends up getting asked to do some dirty things, and then like just watch it because it's a fucking awesome movie, and it's a true story. True story. You'll get mad at the government, and it'll be awesome. But no, yeah. But now, okay. So I'm actually gonna rewind a little bit of this story, right? So before I watched that movie, I had been sitting there watching another movie, right? So I'm sitting there watching a movie and I'm on my phone. Whenever I watch TV, I'm always on my phone too, right? So I'm watching TV and I'm messaging people and I'm fucking scheduling shit and, you know, editing this and doing this. So anyways, I'm on my phone, I'm watching this movie. My phone dies halfway through this movie, right? So now I'm like, do I go get my charger or do I just, I'm like, after this movie's over, I'm just going to go to bed. So fuck it, right? So my phone's dead, right? It's been dead for the last half of this movie. The movie ends. And then that's when I decide to watch this fucking Tom Cruise movie, right? So my point is that my phone was dead before I watched the Tom Cruise movie. So I watched the movie and I'm like, man, pretty sure they're trying to say that this movie's real. Like it seems like it's a real movie or like it's a true story, right? So then like yeah, it seems like it's a true story.
On your background, bro?
It's gangster shit, man.
Trap house?
Now you're real looking like a ghost.
What's going on, yo?
Oh shit! Oh man, I was almost there too. What are we?
All right, you said.
Wait. The movie. Yeah, I forget now.
You
Damn
was
it.
watching that.
Okay, yeah. So then, like I said, I watched 2 movies that night. My phone had died halfway through the first movie. The second movie was this movie about Barry fucking such and such, whatever. And I was like, is this a real movie? Like, or is this a true story? Like, what the fuck, right? I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. Well, whenever I go upstairs and plug in my phone and go to bed, I'm like, I'll Google it whenever I get up there, right? So I get upstairs, plug in my phone, turn it on, open up my search bar, and I'm like, what the fuck was the guy's name? What the fuck was the guy's name? Like, man, I totally forget the guy's name, man. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. It was Barry something. I'm like, I'm sure if I just type like whatever. And when I looked down, I didn't type anything in. I didn't type anything. I still just had it like selected on the fucking Google thing. And the first option on there was Barry so-and-so. And it was fucking the fucking guy. I forget his last name. That's why I say so-and-so. But it was the guy. So my point is that 100% that phone was listening when my phone was dead and off, or it went through my Wi-Fi, the same Wi-Fi that I was on. But honestly, man, like I said, phone was dead when I watched the movie. I never said the name out loud, whatever. I didn't even type Barry. I didn't even type B. Like, it just, I clicked on the thing, and the first suggestion was Barry, whatever his name was. And I was like, literally, man, almost one of those things where you just like throw the phone, like, what the fuck, man? Like,
they're listening.
Bruh, what is going on with your fucking background? I'm tripping the fuck out.
I don't see it, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't fucking trip with me.
Hold on, I got one for y'all.
Oh, you fucker. What is going on?
Oh shit, who is that? Is that Malcolm? My bad. Let me cut this off. My bad, bro. I took my green screen down, so it doesn't work anymore. So
what are you talking about? I see that shit.
Nah, it doesn't. It usually work where you can see me in front of it. Basically, it's a green
right.
You have it on your phone. You can do it on your phone. It's called virtual background.
Oh yeah.
And then put a picture.
How do I do it?
Put that picture that you had on your that blue one. Put that on there.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Oh shit.
And then it's how you
this?
Do it?
There.
Now you.
I'm gonna step out for a second.
You learn something new every day, guys.
You learn something new every Friday.
Yeah, my green screen don't work. So yours might have a B show. Yours might be hard if you do it because that black on that. I throw it off.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he flipped his video. He flipped your video.
Who, me?
Jones. Oh no, he didn't.
Oh, I'm still listening.
The squares just moved.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess you guys are on computers, eh?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm on my phone.
You can do it on your phone.
Oh, you're on your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Phone.
Yeah, you're in front of your computer.
Phone.
Okay, we almost got it. Here we go. Almost working.
So my dad texted me again, and I'm kind of going back in the conversation, but up a little bit further north, kind of, I guess, northwest or whatever of Ottawa and myself. On the Ottawa River, though, they have it plowed where there's like streets. They have like street names and shit on the river.
Holy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
A little extra up there. I didn't know they did that. Have they been doing that for a while?
So I know for a fact that like back in the day, like they had a fucking like a logging road that you could go like just across the river.
Yeah,
but it sounds like he's saying there's like street names and shit. So maybe it's like literally like they have what do you call it? Like a bunch of ice shacks and shit, and people like fucking have like little streets. That part I made up. I'm just guessing.
That's because it's a lot of boats. It's a lot of boat traffic.
Well, it's on a river.
No,
so like,
it's in this in the
wide.
winter. Like in the winter, though. I mean,
and it's deep
on the ice.
Yeah.
So there'd be no boats.
No, yeah, no boats.
Man, how the fuck do you do that? That's crazy. You're just doing it with Zoom?
Yeah, you can do it too right now.
I cannot.
Look. Just go to. Let me see. Let me start a Zoom.
The fuck? High five?
Let's see. All right, so when you go to go to your more, click more, right? You click more, you go to virtual background, and it's right there.
Oh shit.
I don't even see that on my list here.
Yeah.
Are you on the where you at? Are you on the you have to
tap it.
You on the laptop, Jones?
Yeah.
Okay, go to where your video is, click your video arrow up, and it says choose virtual background.
Oh yeah, okay. I see it.
Ah!
You got it.
Did you click the more styles?
I did, but all I got is lower hand, which I did. Disconnect audio, chat.
Yo, it's trippy as fuck.
Meeting settings.
All right, no, go to, hold on, you on the Android? Let me do it for my Android.
Oh yeah, Android for sure. Android all day.
I got an Android and an iPhone.
What a dude. Oh yeah, so that makes sense. So like when you're doing calls so they can't see your background.
Yep.
Look at this,
Okay,
eh?
so
We
with
fucking
Android-
bring Pickman in here. He interviews us, fucking shows us how to Zoom.
I gotta download some shit.
What? Just
To...
pull up your photos from your camera. From your there you go.
Oh, you don't want photos from my camera, that's for sure.
Oh shit.
Just hit the plus.
I'm in space, bitches.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't do it.
What?
From
No.
Oh, you have an iPhone?
Oh yeah, but it's definitely not there.
What?
If you got an iPhone, it's gonna
go
be
into
there.
the go to Zoom, like regular talking. Go to talk to us. I'll start you from scratch. So tap it. You know how it pulls up like your mute and stop video?
Yes, I go to more. There's nothing. I got raise hand, chat, meeting settings, minimize meeting, disconnect audio, and then emojis. Nothing.
Yeah, me too.
And then I go to meeting settings. Meeting settings
What kind of phone?
is probably
What
where it
phone
would
do you
be.
have?
iPhone 6.
Oh, that might be why.
You know what? That's
What? But see, I have a fucking Huawei, like a newer Huawei, and it shows this.
Doesn't have?
I see the same as what he says. It's like raise hand, disconnect audio, chat, and then meeting settings, and then the little icons and shit.
Shit, eh? That's weird.
Yeah, they're right. On this Android, I can't do it. So I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah.
But he has iPhone though.
Looks like I have to buy an iPhone.
But Brandon has an iPhone. He can't do it.
Oh, true. Man, you sound like Mersh.
Oh,
man, update your thing, Styles.
Yeah.
Maybe update your app.
yeah.
I did.
Nah, because this app, I
can't do it right now though. Probably.
That's weird.
I don't know, man.
I got all
Honestly,
kinds of shit on here.
Gord was right. Like fucking.
I got a mask on.
I'm like a 60-year-old man when it comes to fucking technical shit. I used to be all right at it, but there's just so much going on all the time. I had Snapchat for the longest time before I knew there was like filters and shit.
Yeah, I was late on a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I was freaky. Snapchat
Freaky.
for the freaks. I was out there.
Yeah. The first time I ever heard it was fucking these chicks left my buddy's place, and he's like, man, she's got super nice tits. I'm like, I mean, I could kind of see them, but like I couldn't like see them. Like, I don't know. He's like, no, I saw them. I'm like, what? He's like, Snapchat. I'm like, then show me then. I'm like, show me. He's like, I can't. Snapchat. I'm like, dude, I'm like, this guy's trying to tell me he has pictures of that chick's tits, but he can't show me. And they're all like, man, Snapchat. I'm like, but what does that mean? They're like, it's only there for 10 seconds. I'm like, you're fucking with me, man. I'm like, you're all fucking with me. Like, they're like, no, man. Like, that's just the way it is. What's this fucking Snapchat shit?
It's too much because I want to go back to the picture. What if I wasn't ready to look at it at that time? I want to go back to it.
You know, I had a girl. I actually like dated this girl, and like she was smoking. Actually, the song I played earlier, I referenced her in the song.
Oh shit.
But anyway, she had this fucking one of her like girlfriends, right? Was like so fucking hot. Like just as hot, if not hotter. But anyways, I'm like, man, you know, like that, you know, I can't do that, right? Like, you know. But she added me on Snapchat, right? And then like me and this girl stopped seeing each other, and then this girl.
Oh, he was talking too much. He's telling too much.
I lost him.
Where's Jones though? I can't see Jones.
You can't see me.
There you go.
I can see him. I can see him. Oh shit, he's on the moon.
Got those northern lights.
Northern lights.
Screenshots in, but I knew that. I knew
you gotta
it.
start over, bro. You gotta start over.
You're cutting out, bro. Your time's up. I can't hear you.
Is right.
You're frozen. Bro.
How the hell do we still have 5 people watching? Shout out to that is dope. That is dope. Roofer said he was leaving. They came back.
Yeah, we've been going for almost 4 hours here. My back's starting to hurt.
Really?
Yeah.
They said you guys should do it.
yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah, it's 12 o'clock. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Hey, and Styles, bro, don't lie. You love Tom Cruise. Come on now.
I do now that he's throwing fucking bands around for fucking
Did he fight Justin Bieber?
Shit. His girlfriend's like bitching because she doesn't have a dishwasher and an oven and shit and a fridge, and he just walks in the room and starts throwing like $10,000 stacks of cash. Here's the fridge. He's like, stove over there. Fucking dishwasher, just throwing like 10 grand every time.
Tom Cruise is the GOAT. Oblivion, Mummy. Oh,
The Mummy is terrible with Tom Cruise.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Brendan Fraser, bro, the originals. That's what
the original. The original. That's
who's the fucking dude? Man, what's his name? He's like the bad guy in the fucking Brendan Fraser ones.
I don't know his name.
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
Is that what it is?
Think of.
Emotep.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah, good movies, man. Good movies. Well, at least the first 2.
Yeah.
Third one
for
sucks.
sure.
Third one sucks.
Sure.
I think. Fuck.
All right,
Well, boys, yeah, I think she's been a good one.
Yeah.
fucking right.
Probably talk all
man.
Yeah.
Framer and Maj, thanks for fucking coming through.
Appreciate
You guys kind of helped us out because
Yeah.
don't
Keep
get
it
me
going.
wrong, we could have done it by ourselves, but we
Yeah, of course.
couldn't get a hold of our guest, and fucking this turned out awesome, man.
Yeah.
We made it happen.
Fill those slots, bro.
Hey, thank y'all. Thank y'all
The
for giving me the
opportunity. They missed the
man.
opportunity.
Yo, that's
Oh
a
man,
fact,
thanks for
man.
coming through. We'll have you fucking eventually, since you're coming through and everything, or like coming to our town, we'll try and get you to come through the studio when all this shit's fucking done going on. But we'll definitely pull up on you and do that poutine thing.
Let's get it. I'm with it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm with it. Let's go.
Right.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Maybe we'll do that with the fucking poutine review in Peterborough.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm with it.
Yeah, we'll see what's up. All right, Jonesy, is there any way you can keep this meeting going whenever you end
for sure.
live?
Yeah, I'll just end the live and I'll keep this going.
Cool.
Okay, just double checking. All right, your grandma's favorite podcast. This is fucking 4G Audio Podcast. I'm Styles the Prophet, baby.
I'm B Show.
I'm Jonesy.
All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yeah,
Gang, gang.